Wildcat fans, keep up with your favorite team all year long with the official app of Har-Ber Wildcat Athletics. A free download in the App Store and Google Play, the Har-Ber Athletics app will keep you up to date with all things Wildcat. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Har-Ber Wildcats, proudly presented by McClarty Daniel. Download today for free in the App Store and Google Play.
In his second year in the program, Nick Buchanan has quickly become one of the Wildcats' most devoted leaders. And this year, with almost a whole new team, will look to lead his Cats back to the state semifinals.
You know, this year his role's completely changed. I think he's the top point guard in the league. I hadn't seen anybody yet guard him. When he starts going downhill, he's pretty hard to guard. Well, I think that the thing that we need him to bring is his leadership and him helping the young guys get through their first year. He's been there. He's struggled. He had success, so he knows what that's about. He's just a very highly competitive dude, and at the end of the day, he's going to do what it takes to win. He's going to get it to who he needs to get it to, or whatever he feels like needs to be done. He's very court savvy. And I'm glad he's on our team.
After playing his first season of high school football this past fall, Nick Buchanan has used the weightlifting as a way to get stronger for this basketball season.
Playing football, it really helped me in both basketball and just athletically. Really beefed me up, get ready. Last year I was more one of the quiet players, just trying to get in my minutes, just do what I needed to do for the team. This year, leading this team is we're really young. And obviously, when you're young, you're going to have to learn some things, and you're going to have to deal with losing a couple times, and we have this year, and that's what really helped us and really motivated us to keep going.
The Wildcats have used their 3 conference losses this season as a way to learn from their mistakes and better themselves. One student at Har-Ber took notice of Buchanan's leadership this season.
But there not being as many seniors this year, I feel like Nick's stepped up as one of the leaders. I feel like him and Lawson are kind of sharing that role. He's obviously driving to the paint a lot more. I feel like his strength has helped him finish at the rim. He's really quick, and so I feel like if we ever need a basket, just Nick driving to the paint. A lot of times he finishes and gets some hard finishes too. He's got some good layups, and so I feel like with that, it really helps us if we're needing a basket or if there's not many big men down low.
Although a tough loss tonight here at Rogers, Nick Buchanan and the Wildcats will continue to work hard and look to upset the Fayetteville Bulldogs this Friday night. For WCSN, I'm Nick Luttrell.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
First Security is here, only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
Here at Har-Ber, athletes make things run much smoother.
Need a runner. Two seconds slower than the last time, Chris. Come on.
So St. Matthews, his lightning fast speed.
No. He's got explosive speed.
Dude, he's lightning fast.
Sane, would you describe your speed as explosive or lightning fast? What? Dude, I'm telling you, he's explosive.
Lightning fast.
What's that? Lightning fast.
Lightning fast.
Yeah.
As basketball season is just getting into the heat of things, we decided to take a look at the Lady Wildcats' leading scorer, a freshman who wants to prove herself among the elites in one of the toughest conferences in the state.
You know, Kaylin is a great teammate, and getting to see her grow as a player, you know, she puts in work all the time. She's always asking questions, wanting to know more, wanting to grow as a player. As a freshman, it's early. You know, you have some growing pains, but as long as you can continue to see growth and upward trend, you know, that's what you want. You know, for her, you know, sky's the limit. You know, the sky's the limit when she's continuing to put in the work and taking care of her 5 givens. You know, you want players like that to go as far as they can.
As only a freshman, Kaylin has lots of potential and another 3.5 years to continue to get better within the program. Coons praises her teammates for the reason behind her success.
My success has mainly been for them because I do it for them, all of them over there. I do it for all my teammates, I do it for my coaches, I do it for my friends, my parents, basically everyone. I want to win for them, I want to play for them, I want to do all of it for them this year. Both the coaches and all my teammates, they all just help me out and tell me I can do it, that I'm on this team for a reason and that's why I'm here. And that I'm meant to be here and that my role is important on this team and everything I do on this team sacrifices it, and this motivates me and just helps me get on the floor and do my thing.
Behind Kaylin's success is her mom, who, a coach at Southwest for volleyball, encouraged her to make the decision she felt best when deciding to play up this season.
We're really, really proud of her. When we decided she chose to play up at Har-Ber, we gave it her choice. And we're just excited at what she's doing, and she relies on Sophie Nelson and Kennedy Fontanopolis a lot just to calm her down. I tell her to do the best she can, and that's all we can ask of her. And she relies a lot on her teammates and her coaches to calm her down. She just loves the game and enjoys hard work and wants to become good every day.
Despite a slow start to conference play, your Lady Wildcats will look to keep working hard each and every day. And led by freshman Kaylin Coons, the future is bright for basketball at Har-Ber High. For WCSN, I'm Nick Luttrell. Good evening, and welcome to the Wildcats Sports Network pregame show, brought to you by Legacy Bank. Tonight, your Wildcats face off against the Springdale Bulldogs in an always tough rivalry game. Right now, we've got senior guard Cole Bishop with us right now. Cole, we kind of talked to us about Rogers Heritage. You guys beat them on Tuesday night. You had the most points you've had all year, 5 3-pointers. Why do you think you did so well in that game?
I think my teammates really helped me out that game. We moved the ball well. The coaches, we ran great plays. We had everything we needed to do to get the ball moving, and when we do that, it allows all of our scorers to contribute a little bit more, and I think that's what we really did best in order for me to capitalize on the opportunity I had.
Now, Cole's the only senior on the team. What are you doing to be a leader to some of the younger guys?
I think the thing I have that a lot of the younger guys don't have is experience, and that's a big thing when you get into conference play, and especially big games like we have tonight. You got to, let them know that it's going to be loud. It's going to be, there's a lot of things going to be happening, but you just play your game and just stay true to what you know. And that's the main key throughout this entire season. I think our guys have gotten a lot better and progressed really well through that. And I think they're going to do well tonight again.
Now, like I said, being a senior, you're very familiar with this Springdale Har-Ber rivalry. Last time you guys played them, Springdale beat you guys. How important is tonight to be able to get the revenge and to win?
We want to win really bad. All of us do. I do a lot, and I think it's going to be vital for the rest of the conference. If we win this game, I think it's going to propel us a lot further than a lot of people think that it will go.
Now, I kind of talked to you about this on Tuesday night, but what are you guys doing? What did you guys do to kind of prepare for the Bulldogs this time around?
We know what we're going up against. We played with these guys when we were younger. We played against them all the time growing up and played with them even. So I think we understand the individuals, and all we got to worry about is ourselves and keeping ourselves in this game and doing what we need to do to win.
All right, Cole, thanks for joining us. Let's take a few commercial breaks, but up next we'll have a couple more interviews coming up, including Har-Ber High School's Coach Bolin, as well as the Springdale head coach. You're watching Wildcat Sports Network.
Ever since we incorporated theater into our practices, our hustle plays have increased 60%.
No, guys, I need more emotion. I want to feel it. Show me the emotions. Oh!
I think Springdale Schools is a great place to teach. They have cared about my salary. They have cared about my time.
Administration is awesome. They want to be there for the kids. I mean, they are #1 priority.
The staff, teachers, everyone's very, very nice, very polite, and very welcoming. It really feels like a family.
It's always good when you have a diverse population like Springdale for kids in the classroom to see people that look like them, so it gives them a role model.
I always say if I had somebody like me in kindergarten that could speak both of the languages, that would be tons of help.
We go out of our way to provide everything that we can so that their children can get a wonderful education, because they are the leaders of tomorrow.
Northwest Arkansas, it's growing. That's one of the great things.
I am originally from San Antonio, and I cannot tell you, this is a wonderful place to raise your children.
It's just a great place to live, to work, and just to have fun.
Did you hear about Trump's address the other day?
No, what happened?
He like shut down the whole government.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You shouldn't be smoking those. Those are like really bad for you.
I mean, you're more likely to get hit by a car than to die from smoking cigarettes.
Whatever.
Dang it, he just gave me his number.
Dying from smoking cigarettes is more likely than you think. Visit Project Prevent to learn more.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
at McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
Drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
His no carnation brainstem.
There's no brain function.
I need new tires. What size of tire do I need? Will they have my size? Do I need an appointment? When can I get in? How long will that take? Can I drop my car off? Do I have to wait there? What will I do with my kids? Will they have a tire that fits my budget?
Does buying tires have your head spinning? At Tire Tracks, we have all the answers built on over 20 years of local service. With 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and over 25 highly skilled technicians, we can answer all your questions and keep your head from spinning.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
There's over 10,000 chemicals found in cigarettes, all of them affecting your ability to breathe. So with just one puff, your lungs are inhaling poisons like carbon monoxide, arsenic, ammonia, methylamine, and butane. Next time you light a cigarette, think about it. Visit sosprojectprevent.com for more information.
With basketball season beginning, we decided to take a look at just what the fans can expect out of this year's Wildcats, with new additions to both the girls and the guys teams.
We got a lot of young guys. Conference play is a lot different than preseason play and stuff like that. So I'm trying to talk them through that, let them know what's going to be different, how we're going to guard different, things like that. It's a lot more strategy involved in conference. It's just a different environment. So I feel like my job is to let the players know that haven't played in conference yet what it's like, and to, you know, just get them ready to play.
Being in the program for over 3 years now, and the only returning varsity senior, Cole Bishop has a lot of pressure on his shoulders to not only perform, but to be a leader on a team that needs it the most.
Cole's been here for 3 years. He sort of knows how it works. You know, to be a leader, you got to be different. You got to be consistent, and you got to come out here every day. And everybody's got to know that you're giving all. And you know, and Cole does that. So we're playing. We got a new team, guys. A couple that came in. Then the rest of them are either on the JV or they were in our junior highs last year.
Transferring from Valley Springs, a junior, Lawson Jenkins will be the Cats' go-to scorer this season. On the other hand, Lawson's mom, Kimberly Jenkins, comes from Valley Springs as well, and last spring was hired as Lady Wildcat head basketball coach.
Well, when we got the job in May, we kind of just, you know, had a little bit of disjointedness as far as everybody kind of, you know, not knowing what was going on within the program, and just, you know, anytime you turn over a new coach and a whole new staff, you know, there's just some growing pains. Well, I think our seniors, just every single one of them's huge in our program right now, of us coming in and having a great first year and them accepting the things that we're trying to do within our program. And so just trying to put our system in and go with the one team hashtag of trying to get everybody to be on the same page and move the same direction is stuff that we're still working on, but I think we're getting better at for sure.
Along with the hire of Jenkins, many players surrounding the team have begun to fit in and develop a love for their new coach.
She's so nice, and it's been like a breath of fresh air and like a real weight off my shoulders having her as a coach this year. Being a leader on this team is kind of a big responsibility. Just having a positive energy and just being contagious is the best way for me to be a leader, helping others feel confident in themselves. And we have a great assistant coach, Coach Spencer, who is always there for us and cheering us on every day. And just like how we all love each other and we're like one team as our motto for the year, and I really think that we have been fulfilling that.
For the Lady Wildcats as well as the boys team, it will be a tough year as always playing the 6A West. But don't be surprised if either one of these teams make a deep run into the playoffs come this March. For WCSN, I'm Nick Luttrell.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities. You'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
Springdale Today. Winner of 12 Student Pillars of Excellence from the Mid-America chapter of the Emmys. Winner of 6 consecutive All-Arkansas Awards, and member of the Broadcasting Hall of Fame from the Arkansas Scholastic Press Association. Springdale Today, your award-winning source for information and entertainment in the Springdale Public Schools. Find us on YouTube.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we need it.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Welcome back to the Wildcat Sports Network pregame show. Here we are with the men's varsity coach, Coach Bolin. Coach, you guys had a good win against Heritage Tuesday night. What were some of the takeaways from that game?
I think that we really finished the game for the first time, and we had guys making plays on both ends of the floor. Felt like they played with a lot of confidence down the stretch, and you know, anytime you're making shots, it makes everything a lot better. At least looks that way. But felt like that we really executed down the stretch, and we had guys making plays. And you know, when you have guys making plays, it gives you an opportunity to win.
Now, Coach, we talked about Lawson Jenkins a lot. He made some clutch free throws down the stretch to help you guys win against the War Eagles. Talk about how important and maybe his development throughout this year.
I think that he has definitely gotten better as far as you know, what we need him to do. I think he had an adjustment period. You know, basketball is basketball, but when you step up to a higher level, a lot of times the athletes are maybe a little faster, a little quicker, and a little stronger. But I think he's really done a really good job of adjusting. No question he can shoot the basketball. I think he's shooting like 94% from the line. He may be leading the state for all I know. I mean, they don't like for me to talk about it, so I'm not going to say a whole lot about it. But, I mean, you know, he's a guy you want at the line down the stretch. Like I said, he can really shoot it. You know, he's getting better in other phases that we need him to, and he has been very receptive to that. And we're just glad that he's back for another year.
Now, tonight's game will be always tough, like it always is against Springdale. We kind of talked about how the last time you guys played Springdale led to a loss and how it's maybe made your guys more excited and more motivated to beat them tonight. Well,
you know, Nick, the thing about this game, you don't have to talk to them or get them excited about playing this game, because all you have to do is say Springdale, and all you have to do to them is say Har-Ber, and that's enough to get them excited and mentally and physically ready to play. I know that I felt like we played pretty well against them there. You know, we didn't make plays down the stretch. Hopefully we will tonight. I feel like we're playing our best basketball starting about right now. And, you know, tonight, well, it's not going to be any different. It's going to be a possession by possession game, and hopefully we make the last run.
Now, tonight's games, Chop Sanders is expected to play. He did not play against you guys the last time two teams faced off. What were you guys to do to try to slow down this big man?
Well, Achias, you know, he's a load in there, and the thing that I feel like that we have to do to him is we can't let him get second touches. We can't let him, you know, get the ball back off a rebound and stick backs. You know, and maybe we need to go at him a little bit and try to get him in some foul trouble. But, you know, he'll definitely be a great addition to them tonight. And, you know, it doesn't matter what your record is here or how good you're playing at that time. This sort of, you can throw all that away when these two teams meet up.
Now, Coach, what do our Wildcats need to do to walk away with a win tonight?
It all goes back to execution, making shots, getting stops, you know, keeping a good attitude. You know, this game probably go down to 2 or 3 possessions, and if you don't have a good frame of mind on both ends of the floor, and just understand that it's just going to be about whoever on your team can make a play. But we're just going to have to, you know, protect home court, and I think that we will. I think they're ready to play, and we're fixing to light it up here in a few minutes.
Coach, thanks for joining us, and good luck tonight. Stay tuned. Up next, we have a few more of our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Wildcat Sports Network.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together. Catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Served with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
For over 20 years, Community Clinic has served Washington County with quality and affordable health care. With 3 wellness centers in Springdale, located at Jones, George, and Elmdale Elementary, our services include primary care, pediatrics, prenatal, behavioral health, and physical therapy. We offer services in English, Spanish, and Marshallese so that we can help your family. The Community Clinic, healthy people, healthy community.
For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, you gotta own it. You gotta be like, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Okay, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Better. Okay, yeah, but don't you think I should add like so? No! Red, yellow card! Is she gonna be okay? Yeah, they always do this. Okay, so you said, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Yeah, just no. But don't you think that I should add something like, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or, ooh, okay, good one. I could say something like, no, just one more time. Okay, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Much better.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Welcome back. Here with us now is Coach Price, the coach for the boys basketball team. Coach, your team had a tough loss against Bentonville West on Tuesday night. Talk about some of the takeaways from that game.
Yeah, well, we didn't play our best basketball that night. You know, we kind of getting away from what we're trying to do. You know, had a little bit of selfishness is really what it boils down to. Some guys just you know, just trying to do a little bit too much and not relying you know, on team ball. But we've had a good couple days of practice and trying to make those adjustments, and we're hoping we can come out tonight and play better team basketball, move the ball, and get shots for each other.
Now, obviously, we're going to talk about the rivalry tonight between Springdale and Har-Ber. Since 2015, and since you've been the coach here at Springdale, every game between Har-Ber and Springdale has been decided in single digits. Will you talk to us about this rivalry and what it means to get a win tonight?
Yeah, it's a great rivalry. Obviously, I'm a little biased. I feel like it's, you know, probably the best rivalry in Northwest Arkansas. You got two teams that know each other very well. You know, a lot of the guys are friends off the court. But they're wanting bragging rights, and Coach Bolin and his staff does a great job of preparing their group, and you know, we feel like we do the same, and it's a big game. You can't, you know, no way of getting around that. So it's fun. It's an awesome atmosphere, whether it's here, whether it's at our place, and you know, you just hope everybody comes together and puts their heart on there, and that makes it fun for the fans and players alike.
Now, Coach, 2014 was the last time Springdale beat Har-Ber in same seasons 2 times in a row. You guys are trying to do that tonight. What does your team specifically need to do to get the win?
Well, we were very fortunate to come away with the win at our place. Some would say lucky, but either way, we found a way to win, and we're going to try to do the same tonight. We know it's going to be a tough task. Har-Ber is playing really good basketball right now, and and you know they've got the added motivation because we did beat them the first time. So we know we've got to be more locked in, more focused if we want to have the same outcome tonight.
Coach Price, thanks for joining us, and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Up next, we're going to have Vincent Mason from the Springdale Bulldogs right here in the studio. Don't go anywhere. You're watching WCSN.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
Ever since we incorporated theater into our practices, our hustle plays have increased 60%.
No, guys, I need more emotion. I want to feel it. Show me the emotions. Oh!
So, St. Matthews, his lightning fast speed.
No. He's got explosive speed.
Dude, he's lightning fast.
Sane, would you describe your speed as explosive or lightning fast? What? Dude, I'm telling you, he's explosive.
Lightning fast.
What's that? Lightning fast.
Lightning fast.
Yeah.
Here at Har-Ber, athletes make things run much smoother.
Need a runner.
Two seconds slower than the last time, Chris. Come on.
Welcome back to the Wildcat Sports Network pregame show. We're joined now by Vincent Mason, senior guard for the Bulldogs. You guys are coming off a tough loss against Bentonville West and last Friday against Heritage. What have you learned from these past two losses?
Coming from those losses, we learned that we can't always play by ourselves. That we need to play as a team, work together, talk more on defense, get down on defense, have a stance. The simple things, because sometimes we notice that we get in our head, and all it is just play defense, talk on defense, play together, and play as a team and have fun.
And that last time you guys played Har-Ber, you played very well, got the win at your place. Tonight it's at Har-Ber. What's going to be different about this game, and maybe what can you guys do to get a win?
Different is home court advantage for y'all, or for them. For us to have a win, what we need to do is pretty much know the opponent, know how they play, play good defense, talk on defense, execute plays, and be careful for fouls. But pretty much just play as a team, know your opponent, play some good defense, and you can probably come out of a win.
Now, it's always a close game between Springdale and Har-Ber. Being a senior, we talk about kind of this rivalry between the two teams.
Rivalry, I like it because it's fun. You get to have fun, competition. Even though you know the other opponents, y'all be friends outside of the court, y'all hang out, but on the court, it's competition. It's y'all enemy. Y'all play hard, play together. And when the end of the game, you're still friends, and you come together, whatever.
Vincent, thanks for joining us, and good luck tonight. Up next, we're going to have the Lady Wildcats versus the Lady Bulldogs. It's going to be a fun one. Got about 15 minutes until that game, but don't go anywhere. You're watching the Wildcat Sports Network.
Here at Har-Ber, athletes make things run much smoother.
Need a runner. Two seconds slower than the last time, Chris. Come on.
I think Springdale Schools is a great place to teach. They have cared about my salary. They have cared about my time.
Administration is awesome. They want to be there for the kids. I mean, they are #1 priority.
The staff, teachers, everyone's very, very nice, very polite, and very welcoming. It really feels like a family.
It's always good when you have a diverse population like Springdale for kids in the classroom to see people that look like them, so it gives them a role model.
I always say if I had somebody like me in kindergarten that could speak both of the languages, that would be tons of help.
We go out of our way to provide everything that we can so that their children can get a wonderful education, because they are the leaders of tomorrow.
Northwest Arkansas, it's growing. That's one of the great things.
I am originally from San Antonio, and I cannot tell you, this is a wonderful place to raise your children.
It's just a great place to live, to work, and just to have fun.
Did you hear about Trump's address the other day?
No, what happened?
He shut down the whole government.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You shouldn't be smoking those. Those are really bad for you.
I mean, you're more likely to get hit by a car than to die from smoking cigarettes.
Whatever.
Dang it, he just gave me his number.
Dying from smoking cigarettes is more likely than you think. Visit Project Prevent to learn more.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
at McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
Drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
His no carnation brings it.
There's no brain function.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wildcat Arena. Tonight's 6A West Conference matchup features the Lady Bulldogs from Springdale High School. They'll be taking on your Har-Ber Lady Wildcats. Starting lineups first for the Lady Bulldogs. Junior number 3, Tally Sizabon. A senior number 5, Janaya Goss. A senior number 15, Ashley Pickney. A senior number 24, Marquisha Davis. And a senior number 45, Ashlyn Minshew. Springdale's coached by Emma Clay, Michael Jennings, head coach Heather Hunsack. senior number 22, Kennedy Monopolis. Freshman number 23, Kaylin Coon. And senior number 25, Olivia Carter. Your Lady Wildcats are coached by Riley Spencer and Leah Lardor, head coach Kimberly Jenkins.
Welcome, Wildcat Nation, to Wildcat Arena. I'm Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. We got the dogs in the house tonight, and with the dogs comes the voice of the dogs, Zach Arns. Zach, welcome to the Legacy Suite high above Wildcat Arena.
Well, I appreciate it. It's nice to see you and the entire crew from WCSN. It's always fun when these teams get together. Important games for both teams. Teams kind of scuffling a little bit towards the middle and the bottom of the pack here. It's a big game, and we've got a lot of things to talk about, and we'll unpack those as the game goes on tonight.
So we got the cats on the floor. We got the dogs on the floor. I know you talked about a little bit. You got some flu issues. I think everybody's kind of dealing with that.
Yeah, Springdale dealt with it the last couple of weeks. Looks like it's sort of hit Har-Ber square in the nose.
Right.
Kaylin Coons is dealing with a little bit of it.
Starks
Starks is out as well. She didn't play Tuesday night apparently,
right.
And that's certainly a problem for a young team without your point guard. But we're ready to start tonight's ball game.
So the dogs will get the ball to start.
Janai will bring it across the timeline.
So Zach will carry the play-by-play for the girls' game.
Tali Sisavon, 3 out of the corners, good. Tali open up the scoring tonight. Starters for the Bulldogs. It's Tali Sisavon and Ashley Pegee in the backcourt. Janiyah Gauze, Marquisha Davis, Ashlyn Minshew up front. For Har-Ber, you've got Flo Carew, one of my favorite names in the 6A West.
Absolutely.
I love Flo. Sophie Nelson, Kennedy Fontanopoulos. Olivia Carter's going to start tonight in the absence of Kanaya Starks. And, of course, the conference's second leading scorer, Kaylin Coons. She's got the ball right now, watched by Ashley Pegee. This is Fontanopoulos on the wing. Nice give and go there to Coons, up and off the glass and in.
Coons will be one of the high-scoring Wildcats, as you guys know, because you follow, but it's going to be interesting to see how she plays through the flu.
2 top scorers in the 6A West here. You got Marquisha Davis averaging about 23 a game. Janiyah has it picked off there by Kaylin Coons. We'll head the other way. Minute gone, first quarter, 3-2 our score. Glad you're with us from Springdale Public Schools Television. Donald Tucker. I'm Zach Arns, got our Wildcat Sports Network crews. We get a 3 out of the corner. Let's see which way that goes. They're going to see last touch by Ashley Pegee. It'll be Har-Ber basketball. Both teams scuffling a little bit on the offensive end. Har-Ber comes in averaging about 42 a game. That's 7th in the conference. Springdale not much better at 48.1. That's halfway through the conference. They rank 4th. These teams also pretty good defensively. Springdale giving up about 52 a game, Har-Ber at 54. There's a steal by Marquisha Davis. Here comes the Arkansas signee. She had 39 on Friday night to go with 19 rebounds. She'll pull up, shot short, rebound by Fontanopoulos.
Fontanopoulos, obviously very strong defensively. She's fun to watch. Nelson also is going to be fun to watch. She's in the middle, very defense-oriented.
Flo Carew with the basketball. This is Fontanopoulos on the wing, picked up by Ashley Pegee. She'll drive center to Carew in the corner. To Coons, open three-pointer, shots on the way. Rims out, no good. Janiyah Gauze with a rebound. We'll have to keep an eye on Kaylin Coons, again dealing with some health issues. Have to watch how her legs go. Here's Marquisha, three-pointer, shot short, rattles around, no good. Ashley Pegee with the rebound, whistling a foul. Olivia Carter's going to get whistled for her first team foul, number 1. Ashley will step to the line and shoot 2.
Carter, first foul. She is scoreless so far tonight. Not a great way to start the first period for Carter. She's typically a foul heavy at the end of the game.
Ashley gets the first to go. Second shot upcoming for Ashley Pegee, the Springdale senior. Bounces back iron, no good. Last touch by Marquisha Davis, and it's going to be Har-Ber basketball. Springdale comes in 12-8 on the year, 5-4 in conference play. Har-Ber 9-13, 2-7 overall in conference play. Still alive for that 6th seed in the tournament next month up at Bentonville West. This is Coons. Springdale going to show a little bit of a zone. They were real effective against Bentonville West on Tuesday night with this defense. Marquisha on the point. This is Carew. Back to Coons. They'll find Carew in the corner. Open 3. She fires. Janiyah tracks it down, and we'll head the other way. 5:40 to go first quarter. Janiyah Gauze leads the break. Janiyah kicks to Ashlyn Minshew. Ashlyn dealing with a bit of an elbow injury. Tali Sisavon, three-pointer on the way and good. Tali had the flu last week, missed the Heritage game.
Looks like her depth perception's back, because that was a flat shot, but it was straight in, but nothing but net.
5:20 to go first quarter. Flo Carew with the basketball. She'll get it over to Kaylin Coons. Springdale again in that zone, something they don't do a lot of. Sophie Nelson will pull it back out to Coons. She'll fire. Three-pointer. Good. So Coons has all 5 Har-Ber points. With 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, it's 7-5. Springdale with the lead. Here comes Marquisha Davis again, coming off that 39-point performance Tuesday. We'll get a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Fontenopoulos. That'll be her first, team foul number 2.
So Joyner will come in for the Cats. Out comes Carew.
Springdale will inbound. Hands to Ashley Minshew, back to Marquisha. Corner three-pointer, good. So Marquisha Davis opens up her night with a three-point basket out of the corner. Comes in averaging 22.9 points per game in conference play. 26 overall on the year. Comes the second leading scorer in the conference, Kaylin Coons. Fontenopoulos bounces to Coons. Coons picked up by Janiyah Gauze. Pass is picked off there by Ashlyn Minshew, and back comes Springdale. 4.5 to go in the first quarter.
A little bit of a forced pass there.
Springdale's been doing this a lot lately. Slowing the basketball down. Coach Hunsucker likes to run a lot, but this group seems to play better in the half court when things slow down. They can get the ball into Marquisha Davis one-on-one. Here's Ashley Pegee, fires, three-pointer out of the corner, no good. Fontenopoulos with the rebound. Halfway home, first quarter, 10-5 our score. This is Caitlin Coons, watched by Marquisha Davis. Joyner in the corner. And they're going to get her carrying the basketball. Har-Ber will turn it over. Springdale will get the ball back, 3:49 to go first quarter. I think Har-Ber's doing a nice job sort of slowing the pace down a little bit, not letting this thing, they're playing shorthanded tonight.
Right.
Not letting this thing get too far out of control, keeping it nice and close, as they usually do when these two teams get together.
Springdale's riding the brakes, as you said earlier, right? They're kind of slowing it down also.
Here's Marquisha. Ball's batted out of bounds by Olivia Carter. It'll remain Springdale basketball. These teams met back on January the 11th. It was a 45-38 game over at Bulldog Gymnasium. I don't think you or I expect anything different out of this one. Janiyah will inbound. Find Ashley on the block. She can't control it. Now we've got a scrum for the basketball. Kaylin Coons comes away with it. Fontenopoulos to Carter. Back to Coons, off her hand. It'll be Springdale ball.
That's 2 times in a row is a bad pass.
Checking in for Har-Ber is Dale Hamilton. Coach Hunsucker's talked a lot about trying to get Ashley Pegee going. Great wing player for the Bulldogs. Struggled from the field shooting the basketball. Here's Tolly on the drive. Ashley in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Good. So Ashley Pegee hits the three-pointer, and we get a quick timeout. 3:01 to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
There's over 10,000 chemicals found in cigarettes, all of them affecting your ability to breathe. So with just one puff, your lungs are inhaling poisons like carbon monoxide, arsenic, ammonia, methylamine, and butane. Next time you light a cigarette, think about it. Visit sosprojectprevent.com for more information.
And we welcome you back to Wildcat Arena, campus of Har-Ber High School. He's Donald Tucker. I'm Zach Arns. This is, by the way, my favorite road trip that we make. Number one, because I get to see you, and then two, it's right across the street from my house.
Which one is more important?
You know, I tried to lead in with I get to see you.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at that.
Sounds good.
2:55 to go first quarter. 13-5 our score. This is Chloe Joyner with the basketball. Marquisha's got her at the top of the zone. Alexa Bursey's checked in for Springdale. This is Kennedy Fontanopoulos. She'll fire off the glass and rolls in. So Fontanopoulos with her first two. Springdale quickly back the other way. Here comes Marquisha. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Sophie Nelson. That'll be her first, team foul number 3. And I think the, after talking with Coach Hunsucker after the last meeting, I think the game plan for Har-Ber is pretty clear. They're going to be real physical with Marquisha. See if they can get her off her game a little bit. They were physical with her the last time. She wound up with 26. But I think that's the plan, is to be as physical as they can with her. Marquisha, first shot up and good. For those that follow the women's team at the University of Arkansas, Marquisha was named as a finalist for the Gatorade State Player of the Year Award. She hits the second. She's also in the running for the National Player of the Year. And she will be playing for the Lady Razorbacks next year. Coons quickly ahead to Chloe Joyner. She's in trouble. Springdale's got her hemmed in. She fights through. Sophie Nelson comes away with the basketball. Now we've got a scrum on the floor, and I believe we're going to get a jump ball. Har-Ber will retain possession. 2:11 to go first quarter. 15-7 our score. I want to thank Nick Luttrell for his fine work in the pregame show. Interviewed all the coaches. It's a lot of fun. Here's an inbound knocked out of bounds by Ashley Pegee. Donald's got the Kindle fired up. What are you going to watch here?
It's not a Kindle. It's an iPad Pro.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I think I was going to read a book.
That ball's batted out of bounds by Marquisha Davis. Still Har-Ber basketball. 2:08 to go in the first quarter. Glad you're with us here on Springdale Public Schools Television. Here's Chloe Joyner out of the corner. Fires the three, skips off the rim, no good. Now we've got a fight for the basketball. Ashley Pegee comes away with it. Tali Sisavon quickly into the front court. Springdale going to run a little bit. There's Tali. She's got 2 3-pointers here. This is Ashlyn Minshew. Turnaround. Rolls around at the rim, no good. Fontanopoulos comes away with it.
Joyner's going to be fun to watch if she can get her sights in, because she can hit a 3-pointer from basically anywhere in this arena.
This is Coons with the basketball. It's a tough matchup here. Hands back to Fontanopoulos, then to Coons. This is Hamilton. Skip pass, nearly intercepted by Marquisha. They got Coons in the corner. Spot up 3-pointer on the way, good. Nice shot there by Kaylin Coons. She's got 8 in the first quarter. She cuts the Springdale lead down to 5 at 15-10 as we approach a minute to go in the first quarter. Here comes Marquisha, crosses her over, fires, 3-pointer on the way, good. Marquisha Davis answers right back with a 3 of her own. The lead goes back to 8 at 18-10. Chloe Joyner across the timeline. Last 38 seconds here in the quarter. This is Hamilton. She'll drive into the middle of the zone, has it batted away, and she'll lose it out of bounds. Springdale basketball. Change is coming. Flo Carews going to check back in. Chloe Joyner will check out. Olivia Carter's going to check in as well. Change is coming fast and furious for Har-Ber. Again, a little short-handed tonight. Kanaya Starks out with the flu.
This is game number 2 this week.
Tali Sisavon on the drive, has it nearly knocked away. Marquisha corrals it. Here she comes down the middle. Floater, no good. Whistle and a foul. Fontanopoulos whistled for her second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Marquisha will step to the line. She'll shoot 2. First shot on the way is good. Janiyah Gaw is going to check in. Tali Sisavon will sit for the last 21.8 seconds in the quarter. Marquisha gets them both. She's got 10 in the corner, or 10 in the quarter, excuse me. Springdale leads by 10 at 20-10. 21.8 seconds to go. Addison Stubbs is checked in for Har-Ber. She's number 10. Coach Jenkins going deep into her bench tonight. This is Flo Carew. Last 12 seconds. Has it knocked away by Janiyah Gauze. Janiyah heading for the basket. Up off the glass and in. So Janiyah Gauze with her first two. And we get another steal. Quenisha Bohannon to Janiyah. Three-pointer at the buzzer is no good. And that's how the first quarter will end. Our score after one, Springdale 22, Har-Ber 10. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities. You'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
And we welcome you back to Wildcat Arena on the campus of Har-Ber High School. He's Donald Tucker. I'm Zach Arns. Glad you're with us on Springdale Public Schools Television as we start the second quarter. Springdale leads by a dozen, 22-10, and I think we're getting kind of what we expected. The two top scorers in the conference have come to play. Kaylin Coons with 8 in the first quarter, Marquisha Davis with 10, and it's up to the supporting cast to keep everything kind of copacetic, I guess. Right. Here's Janiyah Gauze on the drive. Janiyah cut off there nicely by Kaylin Coons. Back to Marquisha in the corner. Marquisha. She'll get it back to Tolly. Springdale will reset. Har-Ber's gone to a bit of a 2-3 matchup zone here. Trying to take away some of that space that Marquisha likes to operate in. Ball knocked away nicely by Hamilton. Har-Ber's got it. 30 seconds gone, second quarter. This is Joyner. She's going to spot up, fires a three. Shot's good. Nice shot there by Chloe Joyner.
That's stereotypical Joyner right there.
Her first points in the ball game. The lead cut to 9 at 22-13. Janiyah Gauze. She'll dribble out of the corner, back to the top. Hamilton with a near steal. Here's Janiyah. They're going to say the foul was on the floor. It's going to go on Hamilton. That'll be her first. Five fouls called against Har-Ber. Here's Ashley Pegee, three-pointer. Shot's no good. Carter with the rebound. So Har-Ber with a chance to cut into that lead again. This is Chloe Joyner looking for that same spot. There she is, long three-pointer, back iron, no good. Fight for the rebound, Janiyah Gauze comes away with it. Springdale quickly into the front court. Janiyah to Marquisha on the wing. She'll fire, three-pointer, shot short. She'll track down her own rebound. She had 39 and 19 Friday night against Bentonville West. The night before that, she had 36 and 20. So if you're a Lady Razorback basketball fan, that's good news to see. Here's Tolly, shot off the glass, no good. Ashlyn Minshew with the rebound. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. I think that's going to go on Chloe Joyner.
That it is. Joyner one foul, 3 points so far tonight.
Here's Marquisha. She'll dribble to the middle. And we've got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Hamilton. So that's team foul number 7. Interesting number starting to develop. 17 fouls against Har-Ber, 0 against Springdale. Marquisha, first shot on the way is good. Flo Carew going to check back in. Second shot upcoming for Marquisha Davis. Rims out, no good. Carter with a rebound. 2 minutes gone here. Second quarter. This is Joyner on the wing. Springdale content to let her shoot from out there, and we're going to get a whistle. Ashlyn Minshew whistled for the foul. Kennedy Fontenopoulos is going to check back in. Har-Ber will inbound underneath the basket. Kaylin Coons to do the honors. Looking for Sophie Nelson. High off the glass and good. So Sophie Nelson has her first points tonight. Cuts the lead to 8 at 23-15. This is Tali Sisavon on the wing. Har-Ber back to a man-to-man. Tali is going to hand to Marquisha on the curl. Tali with the spin. Floater in the lane. Shot good. Tali Sisavon. She's got 8. Came in averaging about 6 per game, so she's over her average. Springdale gets the lead back to double digits, 25-15.
Everybody contributing here. That's the 25 points for the Bulldogs, right?
This is Kaylin Coons. Off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. Sophie Nelson comes away with it. Lowers her shoulder. Tali takes it away. Springdale with numbers. Marquisha can't get it to go. Ashlyn to follow. That won't go. Ball's batted around. Fontenopoulos comes away with it. Springdale with a missed chance there. 4:45 to go in the half. Springdale by 10. Led by as many as 12. Carew with the bounce to Kaylin Coons in the corner. Back to Carew. To Joyner. Top of the key. Three-pointer. Good. Chloe Joyner's come to play here in the second quarter. That's her second three. The lead down to 7 at 25-18. Janiyah Gauze. A floater in the lane. Back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kaylin Coons.
Coons by herself down here on an island on the wing.
Nice give and go to Coons underneath and good. Well, she's got her first points in the second quarter, 10 in the game. And the lead down to 5 at 25-20, 3:50 to go in the half. It's Tali Sisavon to Ashlyn Minshew at the elbow. Ashlyn looking for help. Finds Janiyah, corner, three-pointer. Too strong, no good. Carew with a rebound. So Springdale's gone cold from the field. Har-Ber with a chance to get it to a one-possession game. Coons left alone in the corner. Rattles around, no good. Tali with a rebound. And we're going to get a timeout, Springdale. 3:17 to go in the half. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
Welcome you back to Wildcat Arena. 25-20 our score. Springdale's got the basketball. Just a reminder, the boys game will follow about 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Another important game for both teams. So as we get back underway, Marquisha's got the basketball. No changes personnel-wise for either team. Here comes Marquisha on the drive, crossover. You can see how many bodies they're committing to Marquisha Davis. Here's Ashlyn. along the baseline, looking for Marquisha on the give and go. Can't get it to go, comes down with her own rebound, shot off the glass, no good. Whistle and a foul.
I think it's going to be a Carter.
They're going to get a Carter for the foul?
I think so.
Indeed they are. I had a chance to stand next to Marquisha yesterday at practice. You know, they list her at 6'1". I'm about 6'1½", and she's taller than I am.
Just depends on what convenience store you're leaving. It depends on how tall you are.
That's a fair point. But she is. I was watching her work yesterday with her low post coach, and she is something to behold. She's going to be a heck of a player for the Lady Razorbacks in the coming years. If she gets 1 out of 2, lead goes to 6 with 2:50 to go in the half. This is Carude to Nelson. Nelson trying to find Kaylin Kuhn. She's watched there by Quenisha Bohannon. So Springdale's gone back to the man-to-man. They had very little success with that 3-2 zone that they've sort of adopted here. Here's Coons on the baseline. We'll get the push on Quenisha Bohannon. That'll be Quenisha's first. It's team foul number 2. Har-Ber will inbound underneath the basket. Kaylin Coons to do the honor. 2:33 to go in the half. Coons looking for some help, finds Carter underneath. High off the glass, it won't go. Whistle and a foul. Marquisha Davis whistled for her first personal. That will send Olivia Carter to the line. She'll shoot 2. It's team foul number 3 for the Lady Bulldogs. It's been a clean game, I mean, for the most part.
Speaking of clean games, I thought you were going to burn all the charcoal jerseys, the anthracite.
Football jerseys.
These are just as hard.
Unfortunately, there aren't 22 players running around out there. Yeah. It's a little bit easier. Yeah, and Zach Clark wouldn't give me the key to the room.
You gotta just take it.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I'm gonna have to go do that. It says Carter hits 1 out of 2. She's got her first point in the ball game. We approach 2 minutes to go here in the first half. This is Quenisha Bohannon. She'll hand to Ashlyn Minshew. Saw Ashlyn's brother Jaden, former All-State football player, now playing at the University of Arkansas. Saw him on Tuesday night. Looks good. Bounce to Marquisha's intercepted by Flo Carew. They've got numbers. Here's Kaylin Coons off the glass and in. So Coons has a dozen, and Har-Ber's cut a once 12-point lead down to 3 at 26-23. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Flo Carew. We're going to get her for the push. It's team foul number 9. Janiah Gauze will go to the line. She'll shoot 1 and 1. 1:46 to go in the half. Har-Ber's outscored Springdale 13-4 here in the second quarter. Janiah can't get the shot to go. Sophie Nelson with a rebound. So Har-Ber with a chance to tie with a three-pointer, cut it to 1 with a deuce. As we approach 90 seconds to go. Here's Carew. Her shot, no good. Ashlyn Minshew with a rebound. Tali Sisavon racing into the front court. She'll pull up. Shot was blocked from behind by Carew. They're going to say out of bounds off Har-Ber. It'll be Springdale basketball.
Yeah, good defense by the Cats. Carew seems to be all over offense and defense so far.
She's one of my favorites. She's scrappy.
Yep.
1:20 to go. Here's Marquisha. She'll fire. Three-pointer. No good. She'll track down her own rebound. Marquisha. Underneath Ashlyn Minshew. Basket and the foul. So Ashlyn gets her first 2 points in the ball game. See who they whistle the foul on. Looks like that's going to go on Flo Carew. That's her second. Team foul number 10. Kennedy Fontanopoulos will check in. Olivia Carter will sit down. Ashlyn, up and good. So for those of you who aren't, well, she's dealing with an elbow issue, and it hurts to shoot from that sort of distance. So she's been practicing the underhand. She gets that one to go. Here's Coons out of the corner, shot good. So Caitlin Coons answers right back. The lead is back to 3 at 29-26.
Coons with 15 so far tonight.
She has certainly answered the bell, feeling a little bit under the weather.
Not to wish her ill will, but she maybe needs to be under the weather for the rest of the season.
There's Tali Sisavon, banks it in off the glass. As we approach 30 seconds to go in the half, Springdale leads by 5, 31-26. Flo Carew with the basketball. Springdale going to go back to that zone. Marquisha at the top of it. Which makes those passing lanes rather difficult. Marquisha cuts her off. Now a pick from Sophie Nelson. This is Fontenopoulos. Finds Coons. Off the glass and good. Nice play there by the Har-Ber Wildcats. Has the lead back down to 3. Springdale with 5 seconds to go. Here's Tolly. Tolly with a bounce to Ashlyn. Whistle and the foul with 0.8 seconds to go. I believe that's going to go on Chloe Joyner. That'll be her second. We'll send Ashlyn Minshew to the line to shoot 2. First shot on the way, no good.
That was the exact same shooting form I had when I was in elementary school.
So second shot upcoming.
She's just a lot better at it than I was.
Ashlyn Minshew misses both, and that's how the first half will end. So after 2 quarters, our score, Springdale 31, Har-Ber 28. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Here's no herniation brainstem.
There's no brain function.
WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers?
No, you gotta own it. You gotta be like, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
No, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
Okay, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
Better.
Yeah, but don't you think I should add like so?
Red, yellow card.
Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah, they always do this.
Okay, so you said, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
Yeah, just
no.
One more time.
But don't you think that I should add something like, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or, ooh, okay, good one. I could say something like,
no, just one more time.
Okay, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
Much better.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Har-Ber's. Hometown fresh.
Arvest is not your typical bank. See for yourself.
I do most of my banking online.
I really utilize it more for my online bill pay, which is absolutely great.
Do you use the Arvest Go app?
Yes, I do use the app. I love it.
The best part is the quick view. You don't even have to log in. You can just see what your accounts are that day.
But when you log in now, it just shows everything right there.
The fingerprint touch is a game changer.
We use the app. Got to transfer money in a pinch. Quick and easy.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Hey, Nick, catch.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real. To always keep it Tyson.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together. Catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Served with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
Springdale Today. Winner of 12 Student Pillars of Excellence from the Mid-America chapter of the Emmys. Winner of 6 consecutive All-Arkansas Awards, and member of the Broadcasting Hall of Fame from the Arkansas Scholastic Press Association. Springdale Today, your award-winning source for information and entertainment in the Springdale Public Schools. Find us on YouTube.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
And we welcome you back to Wildcat Arena. Our halftime score 31-28. Springdale jumps out to a 22-9 lead, but Har-Ber comes back in the second quarter. Outscores the Lady Bulldogs 18-9. Kaylin Coons leading the way. She's got 17 in the ball game. She leads all scorers. Marquisha Davis leads the Lady Bulldogs with a dozen, and I think we got pretty much what we expected. Was two teams just sort of standing in the middle of the ring throwing haymakers at each other.
Yeah, that's typical Springdale Har-Ber. Any sport, you name it, that's the way it is. The thing is that what I've noticed there for the Cats on the offensive side, we have a lot of bad passes. We can tighten that up. I think it'll be a little bit closer of a game. I mean, not that it's too far off as it is, but there's some room for improvement, especially if we're going to take this thing past the season.
Yeah, they've done a nice job running a lot of backdoor cuts for Kaylin Coons, a lot of easy baskets, uncontested shots. They've done a really, really nice job, and Springdale's going to have to find a way to deal with that in the second half. I think for Springdale, they've had some point-blank shots that just haven't gone in. Transition's got to be a bigger part of their game, but I expect to see them come out and run here in the third quarter. We're just about ready to start here, about 25 seconds or so, and coming up about 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Springdale and Har-Ber in need of a win, stay in the playoff or tournament hunt. Really sort of imperative that Springdale gets a win tonight. They've lost 6 in a row in conference play, and they will look to end that streak tonight. So as we start the second half, he is Donald Tucker, the voice of the Wildcats. I am Zach Arns, the voice of the Bulldogs. Got our WCSN crew doing excellent work today. And as we start the third quarter, we'll see who comes out for both teams. I think you'll see pretty much the starting five. I was talking to Kaylin Coon's dad before the game tonight, and said that she was a little bit under the weather. And I think if she's under the weather and has 17 in the first half, I think you should just make her permanently sick.
That's what I was saying earlier. We got to keep her sick the rest of the season.
Yeah, she is really, really playing well tonight. So out of the huddle comes Springdale. It'll be Tali Sisavon and Janiyah Gauze in the backcourt. Ashley Minshew, Ashley Pegee, and Marquisha Davis, the original starting five for the Lady Bulldogs. For Har-Ber, it'll be Flo Carew and Kaylin Coons in the backcourt, Olivia Carter, Sophie Nelson, and Kennedy Fontanopoulos up front. So we are underway as we start the third quarter. Springdale by 3, 31-28. These teams met back on January the 11th. There's one of those set plays. Coons can't get it to go. Good execution. Just got to work on the finish a little bit. As I was saying, these teams met on January the 11th. It was a 7-point Springdale win at Bulldog Gymnasium. Nip and tuck affair that night, and we've got the same thing tonight. Tali Sisavon with the basketball, watched by her opposite number there, Flo Carew. They'll take Tali to Marquisha, loses control, back to Tali. In the corner, knocked away by Kennedy Fontanopoulos, and out of bounds. It'll be Springdale basketball.
Good defense by Fontanopoulos, getting in front of the ball, at least getting it out of their hands.
Janiyah Gauze to inbound on the sideline, right in front of the Springdale student section. They're going to try the lob to Marquisha. She'll catch it at the block and back out, working on Sophie Nelson. It's Tali Sisavon on the drive. Ball's last touched by Janiyah Gauze, and it'll be Har-Ber basketball. 50 seconds gone, third quarter.
Who's your favorite player coming down midcourt?
I love Flo Carew. She's feisty. Here's Carew with the basketball, watched by Marquisha Davis. This is Coons. Springdale swapping a number of players at Kaylin Coons. Now she'll spot up, open three on the way, shot good. So Coons opens up the scoring here in the third quarter with a three ball, and we are tied at 31, 6:40 to go in the quarter.
Coons is foul-less, carrying 20 points so far.
This is Sisavon back to Ashlyn Minshew. Here's Marquisha in the corner. To Ashlyn. Ashlyn finds Ashley Pegee, wide open three-pointer. Shots on the way, rolls in good.
She was on an island all by herself at the bottom.
7 in the game for Ashley Pegee. Springdale gets their lead back to 34-31. 6:10 to go in the quarter. Sfontenopoulos at the elbow. Looking for a little bit of help. Finds Carew. Carew looking for Sophie Nelson underneath. She's going to back it out, and they'll start again. Here's Kaylin Coons. Finds Sfontenopoulos. Ball batted away. Ashlyn Minshew comes away with it. Taps it to Janiyah Gauze. Springdale 1-on-3. Janiyah is going to hand to Marquisha. Marquisha on the drive. One-handed scoop shot up and good.
Great shot. Off balance. Still goes in.
Yeah. Sophie Nelson's going to need help. That's a bit of a mismatch. I think that's a mismatch for anybody anybody in the conference. That's just one of those things you can't let happen, is like Sophie get caught on an island. Flo Carew with the basketball. Springdale by 5. 5:20 to go, third quarter. This is Coons on the wing, watched by Tali Sisavon. Back to Carew. Carew on the drive. Runs into Ashlyn Minshew. Ashlyn comes away with the basketball. Springdale's got it headed the other way. Quickly ahead to Marquisha. Basket, no good. Whistle and a foul. I believe that's going to go on Sophie Nelson. That'll be 2 on Nelson. Marquisha will step to the line. She'll shoot 2. First shot rims out, no good. Change is coming. Chloe Joyner's going to check in for Har-Ber. For Springdale, Alexa Bursey will come in. Flo Carew and Janiyah Gauze will sit down.
So Joyner coming in, you know what that means. We got some shots from the rafters coming.
Chloe with 6 points in the ball game. So Joyner gets both. 37 to go in the quarter. Springdale's lead down to 4, 37-33. Marquisha working one-on-one on Sophie Nelson. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. I think they're going to get Nelson. That'll be her 3rd.
Nelson 3 fouls, 2 points so far tonight.
2 team fouls. Springdale will inbound. Alexa Bursey looking for Ashley Pegee. She'll track it down back to Tali, and Springdale will start the offense with 4:20 to go in the quarter. They'll hand to Marquisha, nearly stolen by Kennedy Fontenopoulos. Now Marquisha to the center at the elbow, pulls up, shot good. Marquisha's got 5 in the quarter, 17 in the game. The lead back to 6, 39-33. Nice catch on the block, Sophie Nelson. Coons comes away with it. Carter from the foul line, shot good. Olivia Carter's first field goal in the game. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. Marquisha's going to go to the line. She'll shoot 2. We'll see who they whistle the foul on. Looks like that's going to go on Sophie Nelson.
It's 4 fouls for Nelson, 2 points so far.
So she's going to have to be careful. Hamilton's quickly up off the bench. Marquisha, first shot up and good.
Nelson out, Hamilton in.
3:40 to go. Upcoming. Can't get it to go. Fontanopolis comes away with it. So Har-Ber hanging around, 40-35 our score as we approach 3.5 to go in the third quarter. This is Coons with the crossover. Nice move down the lane. Shot rims out off the iron. No good. Marquisha with a rebound. Quickly into the front court, Marquisha Davis. Tali Sisavon with the basketball. Watched very carefully by Hamilton. Tali to Ashlyn Minshew. Tried the back door, didn't work. Ashlyn at the elbow, all by herself. She's going to pull up. Shot on the way, good. So Ashlyn Minshew's got her first field goal in the second half. She's got 5 in the ball game. Springdale's lead up to 7 at 42-35.
Wounded elbow and all.
And we're going to get a timeout, Har-Ber. 2:47 to go in the quarter. Springdale by 7. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools television.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
.42-35 the score, 2:47 to go in the third quarter. Boys game coming up after this one. It'll be Har-Ber basketball. Kaylin Coons will inbound. No changes personnel-wise for the Lady Bulldogs or the Har-Ber Wildcats. This is Chloe Joyner. Chloe working on Marquisha Davis. She'll get a pick from Fontanopolis. She's picked up by Ashley Pegee over to Kaylin Coons. See Springdale extending that defense, and this is what you get is a nice open shot by Fontanopolis. I think Springdale's being very, very conscious of Har-Ber's three-point shooting. Tali quickly into the front court. She'll drive. We got a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Hamilton. That's 3 now on Hamilton, so foul problems starting to mount for the Lady Wildcats. Sophie Nelson with 4, Hamilton with 3. Carter, Joyner, and Carew each with 2 as Tali steps to the line. It's team foul number 4 in the quarter. Tali first shot rims out, no good. Tali with 10 in the game. Hit 2 early three-pointers, got the Lady Bulldogs off and running. So Tali gets 1 out of 2. The lead grows to 43-35, 2:22 to go, third quarter. The front court, Chloe Joyner had Olivia Carter wide open, missed her. Olivia was jumping up and down going, throw it to me. This is Coons to Joyner. You can see Springdale extending their defense on those 2 dangerous three-point shooters. Joyner with a scoop shot. That won't go. Tali comes away with it. Tali Sissamon. Seems like she's been at Springdale forever, just a junior. Alexa Bursey fires from the corner. Ashlyn comes away with it. Tries to get it back out to Tali. Nice play there by Olivia Carter. Har-Ber's got the basketball. Kaylin Coons to Chloe Joyner. She's open. Here's Joyner. To Fontanopolis. Shot's a little strong there. We got a ball knocked out of bounds there by Ashley Pegee. And with 1:27 to go, Flo Carew's going to check in. Joyner will sit down.
I'd like to have seen a little more three-pointers from Joyner before she sat down on the bench.
We've got a timeout, 1:27 to go in the quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools television.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we need it.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
This is Flo Carew as we come back with 1:20 to go, third quarter. Fontanopolis with a basketball. Springdale's outscored Har-Ber here in the quarter, 12-7. Nice bounce pass to Carew. She's going to pull it back out and start over again. Carew with a tough matchup. Matched up against Marquisha Davis. Springdale going back to the man-to-man. This is Carew. Looking for Kaylin Coons. Last touch, check that, looking for Hambledon. It'll be Springdale basketball with 57.8 seconds to go. The lead is 8. Their largest lead in the ball game has been a dozen. Har-Ber, once it got to 12, they quickly chipped away at that. Got it back down to 3 right before the half. Here's Ashlyn. Looking for Marquisha in the paint. Collie on the curl. Throws it off the glass, no good. Marquisha comes away with a rebound. She'll spot up, three-pointer on the way, no good. I say last touched by Har-Ber. It'll be Springdale basketball. 32.3 seconds to go. Alexa Bursey will inbound. Finds Ashley Peggy, back to Tali Sisavon. Springdale will pull it back out. Likely wait for the last shot. Last 20 seconds in the quarter, Springdale by 8. He's Donald Tucker, I'm Zach Arns. Cats and Dogs working together tonight. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Tali Sisavon with the basketball, working on Kaylin Coons. They're going to take it hand to Marquisha Davis. She goes back to the center, crosses over. Marquisha 2 seconds, 1 second. Tali at the buzzer, shot won't go, and that's how the quarter will end. Our score after 3. Springdale 43, Har-Ber 35. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Public Schools television.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Arvest is not your typical bank. See for yourself.
I do most of my banking online.
I really utilize it more for my online bill pay, which is absolutely great.
Do you use the Arvest Go app?
Yes, I do use the app. I love it.
The best part is the quick view. You don't even have to log in. You can just see what your accounts are that day.
When you log in now, it just shows everything right there.
The fingerprint touch is a game changer.
We use the app, got to transfer money in a pinch. Quick and easy.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
As we start the fourth quarter, Springdale leads by 8, 43-30. It's the high scorer in the game so far. She's got 20. Marquisha Davis leads Springdale with 18. Tali Sisavon's chipped in with 11. Relatively balanced night scoring for the Lady Bulldogs. So here we go, fourth quarter about to get underway. It is Springdale basketball. Marquisha to inbound. She finds Tali Sisavon, and we're underway. The lob to Marquisha in the paint. Spins, shot up and good. Springdale's lead into double digits at 10. Their largest has been a dozen. This is Fontanopolis in the corner. This is Hambledon. Looking for help, finds Fontanopolis. She's going to drive baseline. Nice up and under by Kennedy Fontanopolis for 2.
It's pure desire from Fontanopolis getting through the 2-on-1.
Alexa Bursey's going to fire. Three-pointer, too strong, no good. Ball's batted around. Marquisha saves it to Ashley Pegee, and Springdale will start again. Working on Fontanopolis. Stolen by Fontanopolis. They're going to say off Fontanopolis. It will be Springdale. If you're just joining us, Marquisha Davis got word today that she is nominated for the State Gatorade Player of the Year. Also, she's in the national running. Second year in a row for the Springdale senior. Arkansas signee. Today, love it. Here's Marquisha on the curl.
It's going to be fun to watch her next year.
Yeah, it is. And she's going to a team that that doesn't lose a whole bunch.
Right.
That's she's going to be a lot of fun up there. Olivia Carter whistled for the foul. That's 3 on Carter. Chloe Joyner's going to check in. It's 5 team fouls here in the second half. Marquisha will inbound. Tolly with the catch. As we approach 6.5 to go. Springdale with an 8-point lead, 45-37. Tolly to Ashley, and Springdale content to work a little clock here. Ashley drives. There's a collision with Olivia Carter. They're going to call Carter for the block. That's 4. So Olivia Carter is going to pick 4th personal foul, team foul number 6. Ashley Pegee will go to the line. She'll shoot 1 and 1. They're going to say the foul was on the floor, so Springdale will inbound. 6:25 to go in the ball game. Ashland with the catch. She'll hand it to Tolly, and Springdale will start again. This is Tolly Sisavon, watched by Kaylin Coons. Hand to Tolly. Tolly looking for Marquisha. They're going to say last touch by Chloe Joyner, and Springdale will inbound underneath. Yeah, they're going to reverse the call. All right, Har-Ber's going to get the basketball.
I think he signaled for Springdale at first and then gave you the old switcheroo when you look down.
That's what happens when you see the first call. Look down at your score sheet and then look up and the ball's going the other way.
Always keep you on your toes.
2 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And we'll get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Tolly Sisavon. That's her first. It's team foul number 2.
Not the Wildcat. You really want to be fouling.
So Coons will inbound. Hamilton with the basketball, gives back to Coons, and we're 2 minutes, 10 seconds into this fourth quarter. Springdale by 8. Coons gets the pick from Carter. She's going to spot up. Shots on the way and good.
Coons foul-less tonight with 22 points.
Marquisha, shot won't go. Joyner with a rebound. So Har-Ber with a chance to make some inroads here. Caitlin Coons, just a freshman. This is Coons to Joyner. She'll fire, three-pointer. That's no good. Hamilton comes away with it. Hamilton looking for help, and we're going to get a timeout, Har-Ber. 5:05 to go in the ball game. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools television.
Did you hear about Trump's address the other day?
No, what happened?
He shut down the whole government.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You shouldn't be smoking those. Those are really bad for you.
I mean, you're more likely to get hit by a car than to die from smoking cigarettes.
Whatever.
Dang it, he just gave me his number.
Dying from smoking cigarettes is more likely than you think. Visit Project Prevent to learn more.
.45-39 our score. 5:05 to go in the ball game. Har-Ber will inbound. Kaylin Coons finds Olivia Carter at the elbow. Nice curl underneath to a wide open Fontanopolis. we're going to get a whistle and a foul. Let's see who the foul is on. Looks like it's going to go on Tali Sisavon. That's 2 on Tali. Fontanopolis will go to the line to shoot 2.
2 fouls and 11 points. It's a big part of that 45.
First shot on the way back iron, no good.
Number 11, Ava Atkinson in the game for the Wildcats.
Second shot upcoming from Kennedy Fontanopolis is good. Fontanopolis, 5 points in the game, 3 in the quarter. Tali with the basketball. She get the pick from Ashley Pegee. Tali hands to Alexa Bursey. Alexa dribbles back to the middle. She'll hand to Marquisha. Marquisha. This is Tali. She'll drive baseline. Floater, whistle and a foul. I believe that's going to go on Hambleton.
Foul called on the Lady Wildcats. Foul called on number 33.
That's 4 on Hamilton.
Hamilton also scoreless tonight.
Tali steps to the line. She's got 11 in the game. First shot short, no good. Fontanopolis and Sophie Nelson are going to check back in. Atkins and Hamilton check out. Second shot upcoming from Tali Sisavon. Rattles around, no good. Sophie Nelson with a rebound. 4.5 to go here in the quarter. This is Kaylin Coons with the basketball. 5-point game, 45-40. Already a higher scoring game than we had the last time around. Coons on the curl, shots off her foot, passes off her foot, no good.
Joiner to Coons. Coons missing the handle on the low pass. That'd have been a good shot if she'd have found it.
Change is coming. Janiah Gauze checks in for Springdale. Here's Marquisha. Floater in the lane and good. Marquisha with 22. Springdale lead back to 7. We're halfway home, fourth quarter. Coons spots up, shot, rips out, no good. Ashley Pegee with a rebound. Tali on the drive. Tali bounces to Marquisha. Shot on the way, no good. Carter with the rebound. This is Joyner. Three and a half to go in the ball game. Springdale by 7. This is Fontanopolis. Boy, they are working. Kaylin Coons is working hard off of screens, trying to get open as Joyner hits a three-pointer.
That's the one you want open in the three-point zone.
Joyner's got 11. Springdale's lead down to 4 at 47-33. There's Janiah Gauze on the wing, watched by Chloe Joyner. Here comes Marquisha off the curl. Back to Janiah. Janiah going to drive to the center. Janiah all the way to the basket. High off the glass, no good. Sophie Nelson with a rebound. Coons. Shot short. Janiah comes away with it. Janiah Gauze into the front court. She'll hand it to Tali, and we've got 2.5 to go. 4-point game. Springdale content to work some clock here. 2:15 to go in the quarter. Tali Sisavon with the basketball. Now she's going to draw Kaylin Coons out. Har-Ber is in the penalty. So next foul will be a 1-and-1 for the Lady Bulldogs. We go under 2 minutes to go. Tolly finds Ashlyn on the block. Ashlyn Minshew spins, shot off the glass, no good. Springdale in there fighting for the rebound. Ashlyn Minshew the basket and the foul. That's Olivia Carter. That's 4 on Carter. Team foul number 8. The lead is 6 as Ashlyn, the underhanded free throw. Ashley Pegee comes away with a rebound, and that is huge for Springdale. 6-point game, 1:35 to go. Now you're going to have to come out and foul her at some point, and there's the foul. It's going to go on Kaylin Coons. That's just her first. It's team foul number 9, so Tolly will go to the line. She'll shoot 1 and 1. 1:19 to go. Springdale's led throughout, but Har-Ber has made runs at the Lady Bulldogs. Gotten this thing tied a couple of times. Tolly, 11 points on the night. Can't get the first to go. Marquisha with a rebound. Whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Sophie Nelson. That's going to be 5. Sophie Nelson's fouled out of the ball game. Flo Carew is going to check in.
Good game for Sophie Nelson tonight. Very strong defensively as usual. Now Carew is in.
Marquisha gets the first. Marquisha with 23 on the night. That's her average. Second shot upcoming for Marquisha Davis is good. So Marquisha gets them both. And we're going to get a timeout. Springdale 1:18 to go in the ballgame. Springdale by 8. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
(51-43) our score. 1:18 to go in the ball game. He is Donald Tucker, the voice of the Wildcats. I am Zach Arns, the voice of the Bulldogs. Glad you're with us here in Springdale Public Schools Television, and I think we got what we expected, which was kind of a tough, physical game. You know, in the end, it was going to come down to offensive rebounds and three-point shooting, and right now Springdale's kind of got the upper hand.
Yeah, Springdale's done a much better job of executing the plays, getting the passes, and obviously sinking the buckets. They got 51-43.
So here we go. 1:18 to go. Kaylin Coons with the basketball. She's the one that can bring Har-Ber back in a hurry. Coons nearly loses control. Gets the pick from Carter. She drive baseline. Coons a floater. Short. Tali Sisavon with a rebound. Last 60 seconds of the ball game. Tali Sisavon's going to be fouled by Flo Carew. And that'll be Carew's third. So Tali will step to the line. She'll shoot 2. First shot from Tali rolls in good.
The Bulldogs doing a good job fighting adversity, injured players, sick. You know, they're still rallying, get the win when they need to.
And we've got a whistle.
It's going to go back to the Cats.
So Marquisha's going to be whistled for the foul. That's her second.
Second foul, carrying 24 points. Great game tonight.
Last minute of the ball game, Springdale by 9. That missed free throw It's a big deal. That could have been the difference between 3 and 4 possessions, but Springdale is going to get the turnover. Janiyah Gauze with the basketball. Har-Ber not willing to foul just yet with 35 seconds to go. Janiyah trying to dribble out the clock here. 30 seconds to go. Gets a pick from Tolly. Now she's going to dribble in and back out. And we're going to get the foul. That's going to go on Chloe Joyner. It's going to be 3 on Joyner. It's going to send Janiyah to the line to shoot 2. 21.6 seconds to go in the ball game. Springdale going to improve to 13. Janiyah first shot on the way is good. Har-Ber's going to drop to 9 and 14. And 2 and 8 in conference play. Still alive for that 6th seed. 3 teams fighting for that 6th seed. Second shot upcoming for Janiyah Gauze. Is good. So Janiyah gets both. Springdale increases their lead to 11 at 54-43. Last 10 seconds, or last 15 seconds of the ball game. Here's Chloe Joyner. Chloe Joyner on the drive. Marquisha from behind. Har-Ber will inbound underneath the basket. Alexa Bursey's going to check in for the Lady Bulldogs. Ashlyn Minshew will sit. Ashlyn will check out. She'll leave the ball game with 7 points. Har-Ber will inbound. This is Atkins. Shot won't go. Gets her own rebound, up and good. Let's check that, Addison Stubbs. And that is the ball game. Our final score, Springdale 54, Har-Ber 45. Well, Donald, I think we got what we expected. Good physical game, and now the nightcap, the boys, with a lot riding on it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's always great to watch Springdale play Springdale. You know, these kids are super athletic in their DNA. Fun to watch, and tonight was no different.
Well, we'll be back shortly with the boys' game. You are watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
Ever since we incorporated theater into our practices, our hustle plays have increased 60%.
No, guys, I need more emotion. I want to feel it. Show me the emotions. Oh!
So St. Matthews, his lightning fast speed.
No. He's got explosive speed.
Dude, he's lightning fast.
Same. Would you describe your speed as explosive or lightning fast? What? Dude, I'm telling you, he's fast, explosive.
Dude. Lightning fast.
What's that? Lightning fast.
Lightning fast.
Yeah.
Here at Har-Ber, athletes make things run much smoother.
Need a runner.
Two seconds slower than the last time, Chris. Come on.
I think Springdale Schools is a great place to teach. They have cared about my salary. They have cared about my time.
Administration is awesome. They want to be there for the kids. I mean, they are #1 priority.
The staff, teachers, everyone's very nice, very polite, and very welcoming. It really feels like a family.
It's always good when you have a diverse population like Springdale for kids in the classroom to see people that look like them, so it gives them a role model.
I always say if I had somebody like me in kindergarten that could speak both of the languages, that would be tons of help.
We go out of our way to provide everything that we can so that their children can get a wonderful education, because they are the leaders of tomorrow.
Northwest Arkansas, it's growing. That's one of the great things.
I am originally from San Antonio, and I cannot tell you, this is a wonderful place to raise your children.
It's just a great place to live, to work, and just to have fun.
Did you hear about Trump's address the other day?
No, what happened?
He like shut down the whole government.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You shouldn't be smoking those. Those are like really bad for you.
I mean, you're more likely to get hit by a car than to die from smoking cigarettes.
Whatever.
Dang it, he just gave me his number.
Dying from smoking cigarettes is more likely than you think. Visit Project Prevent to learn more.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
at McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
Drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
There's no herniation in the brainstem.
There's no brain function.
I need new tires. What size of tire do I need? Will they have my size? Do I need an appointment? When can I get in? How long will that take? Can I drop my car off? Do I have to wait there? What will I do with my kids? Will they have a tire that fits my budget?
Does buying tires have your head spinning? At Tire Tracks, we have all the answers built on over 20 years of local service. With 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and over 25 highly skilled technicians, we can answer all your questions and keep your head from spinning.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes different.
It's a community bank
that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we need it.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
His no carnation brings that.
There's no brain function.
For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
No, you gotta own it. You gotta be like, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
No, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
Okay, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
Better.
Yeah, but don't you think I should add like some...
Red, yellow card.
Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah, they always do this.
Okay, so you said, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
Yeah, just
no.
one more time.
But don't you think that I should add something like, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or, ooh, okay, good one. I could say something like,
No, just one more time.
Okay, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
Much better.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Arvest is not your typical bank. See for yourself.
I do most of my banking online.
I really utilize it more for my online bill pay, which is absolutely great.
Do you use the Arvest Go app?
Yes, I do use the app. I love it.
The best part is the quick view. You don't even have to log in. You can just see what your accounts are that day.
But when you log in now, it just shows everything right there.
The fingerprint touch is a game changer.
We use the app, got to transfer money in a pinch. Quick and easy.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
Hey, Nick, catch.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here.
Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wildcat Arena. Tonight's 6A West Conference matchup features the Bulldogs from Springdale High School and they'll be taking on the Har-Ber Wildcats. Starting lineups, first for the Bulldogs. The junior, number 1, Jawan Boyd. The junior, number 2, JP Hickman. The junior, number 5, Tavares Eckler. Senior, number 10, Josh Sanders. And the senior, number 11, Vincent Mason. Springdale football, Andre Gilbert, head coach, Jeremy Price. And now the starting lineup for the Har-Ber Wildcats. 6'2" senior, number 1, Micah Seawood. 6'1" senior, number 11, Garrett Peroni. 5'11" junior, number 13, Nick Buchanan. 6'5" junior, number 23, Lawson Jenkins. And 6'1" senior, number 14, Cole Bishop. Wildcats coached by David Lee.
Good evening, Wildcat Nation and Red Dog family. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of the boys varsity basketball game. I'm Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. With me, riding shotgun,
which I called.
Bringing the Red Dogs to our side of town, Zach Arns. You know, if this game's like anything like the first one, I don't know if I can take it.
The first one was 39-36. They met back on January the 11th. A nip and tuck affair. Connor Sykes hit a three-pointer to win it for the Bulldogs back at Bulldog Gymnasium. He's no longer with the team. He is out injured, and Springdale's been going through a bout of injuries the last couple of weeks, and they are going to their bench is short tonight. They will play probably between 7 and 8 players max, most likely 7, and we'll see how it goes. Vincent Mason, Chop Sanders, JP Hignite, Tavari Eckwood, and Jawan Boyd, the starters for Springdale. It's Jenkins, Seawood, let's see here, Buchanan, Bishop, and number 11, that's Pironi.
So Jenkins and, can't see the number.
That's Vinnie Mason.
At the line, Dogs get the ball to start. And we are off, crossing the center line. Dogs have the ball. Hignite down to the bottom. And the Chops back down to Hignite. Hignite facing in the baseline. Up off the glass, that's Chops for 2. Bulldogs score first. Jenkins will bring the ball down court for the Cats. Crosses the timeline, 7:35 inside to Seawood. Buchanan gets fouled going up. It's going to go on number 11. That's Vincent Mason.
Fouls have been an issue. They've been an issue for Vinny the last couple of weeks. He has had foul trouble in most every game the last couple of weeks, and one of those things that he's got to be on the floor for Springdale to be successful.
Nick Buchanan at the line. Shot's good. Cats on the board, 1-2. Bulldogs in the lead. Buchanan second shot. That's good as well. Buchanan on the board with 2. Tied up.
He had a huge night the first time these two teams got together. Carried Har-Ber most of that night in a really tough ball game.
Shot up. Peroni will get the rebound. Buchanan bring the ball down court for the Cats. Crosses the midline. 7:17 on the clock. Buchanan goes up. He's fouled going up. He's going to go back to the line. It looks like that's going to be on Eckwood.
Springdale lost Buchanan there on the switch.
Jenkins for 3. It's too long. Dogs get the rebound. Coming down court. Eckwood, and there's Seawood. Seawood's coming all the way. Passes underneath. Buchanan loses the handle. Dogs get it back.
Har-Ber comes in tonight. They're averaging, they're one of the top scoring teams in the 6A West. They average just about 56 points per game. They got the top 2 scorers in the 6A West. Jenkins averaging 18, Buchanan 17-7. Springdale a little bit offensively challenged. They're down near the bottom of the pack at 45.5 per game.
Here comes Eckwood to Boyd. There's Hignite. Hignite's going to test the corner. Chops at the free throw line. He's going to drive the lane up for the shot, but he's fouled. Oh, he does. Travels. Cats get it back. Buchanan into Jenkins. 6:38 to go, first period. Jenkins with the ball midcourt. Appreciate you joining us. I'm Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. He's Zach Arns, voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Buchanan top of the key, sets the offense up. He's going to pull up. Too long off the iron. Dogs get the rebound, but Buchanan comes back in.
It's going to go on Vincent Mason. That's 2. He's going to have to sit.
So Mason does pick up his second foul, and we are just a couple minutes into the game.
So Springdale's going to get a lot smaller. Brandon Henry will check in. He's about 6'1". Springdale's lost their 2 frontline players.
Oh,
unfortunate there.
Little
Hope he's
slip
okay.
for Bishop. So Cole Bishop going to lose his footing, going to fall down on the ground. Dogs will get the ball back. .602, we're tied up 2-2. You're just now joining us. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Lovely Friday night here in Springdale, Arkansas.
Short commute for me. I love it.
I think you might have jogged this one in. So Boyd to Chops. Chops to Henry. Around the corner to Hignite. Back over to the top. It's Eckwood. Again to Boyd. Henry again. Back to Boyd. Boyd pulls up for 3. Too long. There's Buchanan on the rebound. He'll bring the ball back down court for the Cats. Bishop around the top. Loses the pass. It's Eckwood. Eckwood's going to get the ball, and Peroni's going to foul. That's his first foul. He's scoreless so far tonight. Hignite up for 3. It's off.
Paul, a good free throw shooter on the year. This is Springdale's lone. He's like their hired gun out there. He's the guy that shoots free throws, fires 3-pointers. He's the guy.
So we got a little bit of breaking the action. We're going to kick it down to Nick. Nick's got Coach Jenkins. What do you got for us, Nick?
All right, thanks, guys. Here with Coach Jenkins. Coach, your team played really tough. Hard loss, though. We kind of talked about some of takeaways from tonight's game.
isn't even here tonight in our gym. So we've kind of been hit by some bad health, and so I was really proud of how the kids battled tonight.
And now Kaylin Coons had 22 points tonight. Really good game for her. We kind of talk about her performance tonight.
Yeah, definitely. We're trying to reinvent the Michael Jordan when he had a flu back in the day, and she has it tonight, and she definitely came out and stepped up for us scoring-wise. I thought her teammates did a great job of getting her open and getting her some good looks, and, you know, it just takes everybody at this point, but she's definitely making some shots for us.
Yeah. And up next, you guys are facing Bentonville West Wolverines, playing at Bentonville. We kind of talked about where you go from here and how you guys prepare for the Wolverines.
Yeah, right now we just got to go home this weekend and get healthy, you know, and just hydrate and try to rest and come back Monday to prepare. We had a close game with them here when we played them here, lost by 2. So we're looking for a little revenge on that game.
All right, Coach, thank you. We're going to send it back to Donald and Zach as they have the rest of the boys' game. Guys? I think we're good.
Thank you, Nick. Appreciate Coach Jenkins coming up, talking to Nick and the Wildcat Sports Network. 3 minutes, 47 seconds. It's 4-6. Dogs in the lead. Buchanan with the ball. He's at the bend. He's going to run inside. Looks like he's passing it down to Bishop, but he'll turn it over.
It's been kind of a, I mean, you can kind of sense the teams sort of, you know, feeling each other out. A little tight here to start, but you know, as these games tend to do, it'll start to loosen up a lot like the girls' game did.
Right, right. So Dogs with the ball. It's Boyd. So Pironi picks up his second foul. He's scoreless so far tonight. Ignite will throw the ball in for the Red Dogs.
Charlie Bachman's going to check in.
Well, looks like that was a foul for Eckwood.
And Tavares will pick up his first. And again, I mean, foul problems have been something that's plagued this team most of the year.
Well, the Cats are going to take a timeout. We're going to take the timeout with them. 3:20 first period, 4-6. Dogs in the lead. We'll be back right after this.
Springdale Today. Winner of 12 Student Pillars of Excellence from the Mid-America chapter of the Emmys. Winner of 6 consecutive All-Arkansas Awards. And member of the Broadcasting Hall of Fame from the Arkansas Scholastic Press Association. Springdale Today. Your award-winning source for information and entertainment in the Springdale Public Schools. Find us on YouTube.
Welcome back. Donald Tucker here, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats, riding shotgun. Zach Arns, voice of the Bulldogs.
It's been it looks like a typical Springdale game. You know, from the outside, it's physical. Springdale got themselves into a little bit of foul trouble. You know, they struggled shooting the basketball. That's something that they've talked about, and you know, they had a good week of practice getting ready for this. And, you know, anything can happen in a rivalry game.
So Cats have the ball. Jenkins at the bottom of your screen, trying to get a little open space. Bishop on the miss. Dogs get the rebound. Looks like it's Eckwood. He's going to hand it to Hignite. Hignite up for 3, a little bit off. Buchanan on the rebound for the Cats. 2:47 on the clock, first period here. Buchanan across the midline, misses the handle.
Ooh, good tackle there by John Paul.
Way to wrap up the legs. Good job, Hignite.
Good crowd here tonight on a Friday.
There's nothing else to do.
Yeah, nothing else going on in Springdale tonight. You might as well come on out.
5 degrees outside. You might as well come and watch some basketball.
It was brutal this morning.
I saw you wore pants today. Usually
I did.
Usually you're in a bikini and.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, no kidding. Jenkins with the ball, throw it into Buchanan. 2 on the clock period. Buchanan back to Jenkins. Over to the top. Bishop over to the top to Bockelman. Buchanan again, posting on the corner. Fast inside to McRae, off the glass, no good. Again, no good. And the Dogs get it back. That's Hignite on the rebound. Ignite to Boyd. Boyd's going to bring it down for the
McRae's
Dogs.
down. I think he came down awkwardly.
Yeah, they're finally going to acknowledge that. We're going to give him just a second to tend to McRae. We're going to cut to the commercial. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Wildcat and the Red Dogs. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Welcome back, Wildcat Arena. I'm Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Riding with me, Zach Arns, voice of the Bulldogs. It's like McRae is limping off the court. I think that might be an ankle.
Yeah, Elijah Woodard is going to check in. That's a big loss if he can't come back. Barrington McRae, one of the better players in the 6A West, one of the more physical players for sure.
Buchanan pulling up for two. It's too long. Boyd on the rebound. He's going to bring it all the way down. He's going to pull it back out. Let the Dogs get set. There's Hignite. Back down to Henry. Henry's at the top of the key. All the way around to Boyd. Hignite going on the inside, but back out to Henry.
Talking with Jeremy Price before the game. I mean, this pace is perfect for Springdale. They do not want this thing getting into the 50s if they can help it. And that's going to hit the top of the backboard. And Springdale, I mean, they'd like to keep this thing in the 30s if they can. I think if Har-Ber gets into the the mid 40s, it's going to be tough for Springdale to keep pace.
So here comes Buchanan. He brings the Cats down court, crosses midcourt, 122 first period, 4-6. Cats trail by 2. Pironi at the bottom. He's going to drive inside, kicks it back out, loses it. Good steal there by the Bulldogs. That's number 3, Henry on the inside. Goes up, he gets the shot and fouled.
And Coach Price has been waiting for Brandon Henry to have one of those games. He was an elite scorer on the JV level. I mean, he was just a pure scoring machine. He just hasn't been able to get it going for the Bulldogs. He averages less than 5 a game, but you can see a glimpse there of what he can do when he gets in the open floor.
So at the line, Henry at the line.
Fouls on Buchanan.
So Henry foul-less with 2 points. Make that 3. 105, Buchanan with the ball, crosses midcourt.
Check that the foul went on Bowen, or Bockelman, excuse me.
Woodard on the inside, Pironi. Pironi turning around, looking for some help. There's Buchanan. Buchanan at the bend. Inside, off the glass, too hard. And it looks like Eckwood gets the rebound. He's going to bring it across midcourt. Going all the way himself. No, he loses the handle. Here comes Jenkins. Jenkins and the Cats with 35 seconds. So the Dogs will get it back.
They're going to get Juwan for the foul. That's team foul number 5 against the Bulldogs.
So Jenkins and Buchanan. Buchanan pulls up for the 3, in and out, no good. Comes Boyd and the Bulldogs. Bulldogs slowing it down with 24 seconds on the clock.
Springdale's done a better job tonight boxing out. They really struggled Tuesday night against Bentonville West on the, especially on the defensive glass. Tonight, a much better effort in the rebounding department.
Five seconds. Boyd off the glass, no good. Buchanan kicking it out. Pironi, less than a minute or second, up, no good. Into the first period. Bulldogs 9, Wildcats 4. Taking a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
Arvest is not your typical bank. See for yourself.
I do most of my banking online.
I really utilize it more for my online bill pay, which is absolutely great.
Do you use the Arvest Go app?
Yes, I do use the app. I love it.
The best part is the quick view. You don't even have to log in. You can just see what your accounts are that day.
But when you log in now, it just shows everything right there.
The fingerprint touch is a game changer.
We use the app.
Yeah.
Got to transfer money in a pinch. Quick and easy.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Welcome back, guys. Here we are with Coach Hunsucker, Lady Bulldog coach. You guys just got a really big win, played really tough. We kind of talk about what are some takeaways from tonight's win.
Well, anytime you can go on the road, and you can pull off a conference win, that's a good thing. And I mean that anywhere in the conference. So just going on the road, being able to get a conference win, and then, being able to gut it out. We played a hard game on Tuesday, and then a lot of the same kids had to log some minutes on tonight, and so you saw some legs being tired. So I was really proud that we fought through that.
Now we talk about Marquisha Davis a lot, an Arkansas commit. She had 24 points tonight. We kind of talk about her performance and why you think she was able to excel so well.
Well, Marquisha is just driven. She wants our team to win. She's very unselfish. She could have shot some more, but she's very unselfish. But the biggest thing that drives her is that commitment to winning. She wants Springdale to win every game that we step out on the floor, and I think that's really evident. And she has some goals for herself. And so, when you've got a player like that, a lot of times it's really nice to coach because you just got to let them do their thing,
And next game you're going to play against Rogers, obviously another big game. How do you guys plan to prepare for Rogers?
Well, against Rogers, they shoot the 3-ball very, very well, and a lot of them shoot the 3-ball. They spread you out. So we've got to go back to the drawing board on defense and make sure that we're really solid in the things that we do defensively. But I do like that it's at home. That's a very nice thing. Having some home games. We've only had 4 all year. So to have another home game is really nice.
And, Coach, not long ago, you got your 100th win in the program.
Yeah.
I'm sure you get asked about it a lot, but we kind of talk about that. And is there anything you would like to say just to teammates or to coaches that you've worked with to be able to get 100 wins in this program?
It's awesome. Yeah, it was a special night. It was a really special night. I knew I was close, and so to be able to do that and then have my family there, my brother was there, and some of my close family friends were there, and then we had cake and we had plaques, and it just means that I've been there for a while. Our program was really down for a long time after the split, and so it's nice to see it coming back to life again. And I've had a lot of great coaches, and the biggest thing, though, I need to say is I've got a great junior high staff. My junior high staff really deserves this credit. They're the ones that do all the hard work, getting players to me, making sure that they have the skills and the fundamentals. And we say the Red Dog family, we very much treat it like a family. And, I'm really proud of that. But I'm very proud. I'm thankful for my junior high coaches.
All right, thanks, Coach. Congrats on the win, and good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you, sir, for having us.
Let's send it back to Donald and Zach. Looks like it's a pretty close game. Guys?
Thank you, Nick. 12-12 here on the court. 6 minutes to go, second period. It's been a ball game. Trading blows, typical Springdale fashion.
Yeah, this thing's opened up quite a bit here. Lawson Jenkins with a couple of threes. Juwan had a 3, and this game is really sort of opened up as Nick Buchanan goes in for an easy 2, and we're going to get a timeout.
So wrap us up here. Let's stay here for the timeout. While Nick's had the mic, we've got the tied up 12. Now the Dogs trail by 2. First time tonight so far.
Yeah, this has been a pattern with them where they'll play really well for stretches, and then they'll have stretches where things get a little bit more difficult. The offense slows down, it bogs down a little bit, and you're kind of seeing that a little bit right now. They really don't have a go-to scorers like they did last year with Carl Fitch, where you could just throw it down on the block, say, Carl, get us 2. That's not the way this team's built. They force shots at times. They struggle a little bit from the perimeter, but they'll have moments where they flash real well, and then there's times where they just got to kind of grind it out. The one thing they've always been able to rely on is their defense. You know, and right now Nick Buchanan and Lawson Jenkins are they're putting their defense to the test right now.
Right. So for the Bulldogs and for them to make it to the stretch, what do they have to do right going forward?
You know, one of the things Coach Price talks about all the time is shot selection. They generally don't take a lot of bad shots, a lot of forced shots. Turnovers are going to be huge. They've turned the ball over at times when they get into a rush. No shot clock in high school basketball. They can take their time. I think that's probably the big key here because Har-Ber's got scorers. They've got guys who can go out and score, and you know Har-Ber's going to get into the 50s. Springdale's got to do everything they can to keep that thing under 45. If they do that, they've got a shot to win.
Gotcha. 5:48 second period here. Cats 14, Dogs 12. Hignite throws the ball in. Dogs have the ball, bring it down midcourt. Hignite directing traffic here as he crosses the timeline. Top to Eckwood. Down underneath the Boyd. Eckwood back to Boyd for three. It's a good shot. 15-14, Dogs by one.
Jawan's got 6, 2 3-pointers here in the quarter.
Buchanan with the ball, top of the key. Bishop to Jenkins. Jenkins, a little bit of help needed there. Bockelman on the inside, scoops it up, but he's going to travel. Dogs will get it back.
And I think during the timeout, Coach Price stressed defense. Everything they do starts with their defense.
So Boyd will throw it in. He'll throw it into, looks like he'll throw it into James. Hignite's going to come out. James comes in. So James will do the honors of throwing the ball in. He'll throw it into Boyd.
Yeah, Grant's starting to get more and more minutes with the injuries.
Comes Boyd. He brings the ball down court. Eckwood over the top to Henry. Back down to Boyd. James. Three-point up shot. Good for Henry. Buchanan is going to charge.
Yeah, he's going to have to be really careful with that. Nick comes down the floor so fast.
Yeah.
You know, in some cases it may not necessarily be a charge, but he comes down the floor so fast it looks like a charge. So he's going to have to be really, really careful, not making contact. It was a great look. He made the cut, got the ball to the corner. He's just got to be careful with the collision.
Here comes Boyd. Boyd brings the ball across midcourt. 4:20 on the clock, second period. Eckwood underneath the chops. Eckwood up, off the glass, no good. Jenkins on the rebound for the Cats. He'll bring the ball across midcourt. In the corner, that's Bishop. Bishop gets on the board with three. Eckwood all the way short on the shot, but fouled going up.
And they're going to get Jenkins. That's going to be 2. Micah Seawood's checked back in for Har-Ber. Another concern, for Springdale is that they're not very deep, and right now Har-Ber's shuffling players in and out. And Springdale just doesn't go much more than about 8 deep.
So Eckwood's up for first shot, in and out. Eckwood has 1 foul, 2 points so far tonight. 17-18, 3:57, second period here, Wildcat Arena. Eckwood's second shot is good. So Hignite will come back in. Eckwood will sit down. Much needed break for Eckwood. Eckwood 2 points. 3 points, excuse me. Here comes Buchanan. Buchanan and the Cats across midcourt. Inside to Seawood, back to Buchanan. Buchanan's going to pull the 3 up. Short on that, but he gets his own rebound. He's going to miss off the glass. Yeah. Hignite's there for the rebound.
One of those things you always say is follow your shot.
That's Henry. He's going to miss it going up, but gets fouled.
Seawood will be whistled for his first. And love to see that that hustle when you follow your own shot. You get your own rebound underneath. It's good hustle.
So Henry to the line. Henry is foulless, got 6 points so far. Sinks his 7th point. Seawood, who fouled, has 1 foul, no points.
Brandon's got 5 in the quarter, 8 in the game.
Buchanan and the Cats come across midcourt, 3:33 to go. And the clock is not running. Free play for Jenkins. Jenkins hits the jumper, that's 2 points.
Yeah, the clock has not started yet.
Well, it hasn't started for several minutes, or excuse me, several seconds. It's just hard to find good help, folks.
There it is.
There we go.
Okay.
19-21. Dogs in the lead. 3:25 to go. Hignott at the top of your screen. He's going to pass. That's going to go out of bounds. That was intended for Chops.
John Paul, a lot more involved in the ball handling and the creation on offense. He's normally been just a spot-up shooter for them. He's actually on the ball more tonight than we've seen in recent games from the Dogs.
Jenkins loses the handle on that. Here comes Boyd. Boyd pulls up for the jumper on 2. A little bit long on that. Rebound James. James is going to get 2.
There's his first varsity points. Grant James' career.
Buchanan brings the ball across the court. 2:50 on the clock, second period. Jenkins at the top of the screen. Buchanan. At the top, it's Pironi. He's off. Seawood off the glass, foul going up.
They'll get 2 shots. They're going to call Jawan for the foul. That's 2 on him.
Savoy 2 foul. He's got 6 points tonight. Seawood at the line. He's got 1 foul, no points. 2 minutes, 26 seconds to go, second period. I'm Donald Tucker, your voice of the Wildcats. He's Zach Arns, voice of the Bulldogs. And we've got a typical Springdale basketball game. So Seawood misses his first attempt. Bockelman will come in. Pironi will go out. Seawood set, second shot, it's too long. Sanders on the rebound.
Been a big week for Chops. Got had a season high 10 points on Tuesday night. Signed with the Air Force Academy to play football on Wednesday. John Paul's got 4 in the game.
Buchanan to Jenkins. Jenkins at the top of the screen. Defense very aggressive with the Dogs. See what'll come out. In for the Cats is Woodard.
And even though down 6, I personally feel like the pace is favoring Har-Ber. Again, Springdale doesn't want this thing getting into the 50s.
Right.
If they can keep it in the 40s, the low 40s, the high 30s, I think they're in their comfort zone.
Buchanan. Carry over, that'll go back over to the Dogs. One minute, 36 seconds to go. Second period, Wildcat Arena. Cats and the Dogs. Dogs in the lead, 25-19. Here comes Eckwood and the Bulldogs. James with the pick down at the bottom. Looks like they're going to turn it over.
Offensive foul.
Yep.
Grant James going to pick up the foul.
So James, first foul, 2 points so far tonight. Jenkins will throw it in for the Cats. Buchanan will take it across midcourt, 1:25 to go, second period. Buchanan down at the bottom for Bishop. 3-point no good behind the gate. Bockelman goes up. It's knocked out of his hands. So
Grant James will pick up his second. Yeah. And I think for Coach Price, 2 fouls on Grant James is okay. Grant's playing under 10 minutes a game. You got 5 fouls, use them.
First shot too long.
Har-Ber struggling at the line here.
Bockelman missing first.
That's 3 in a row they've missed. There you go.
And he breaks the trend. 20-25, 1:10 on the clock, second period. Here comes Eckwood. Up to the top to Henry. Back down to James. James at the midcourt. Hignite comes and gets the ball. Down to Henry again at the top of the screen. Hignite again. Henry to James. 45 seconds to go. Hignite. Jenkins on the defense. Chops. Henry trying to get a spot here. Going to hold on to it. 30 seconds to go. There's Hignite. Punching on the 20-second mark. James back to Hignite. Back to Henry.
Yeah, Springdale going to hold for the last shot here. They have to hurry. 7 seconds.
Hignite pulling up for 2, and it's too long.
And if that's on Jenkins. It is. Lawson Jenkins going to pick up his third.
Jenkins picks up his third foul. He's got 12 points tonight. Not the good position we need Jenkins in going into half. 3 seconds to go. Hignite at the line. Hignite 1 foul, 4 points so far tonight. Sinks the shot. 5 points for him, 26 for the Dogs, 20 for the Cats. Hignite short on the first shot. Buchanan on the rebound. 2 seconds. Pulls up at half court.
Ooh,
just off. So at the beginning, the end of the first half play, the Dogs 26, Cats 20. Don't go anywhere. We got the Director of Athletics, Coach Wayne Stellick, coming up right after this.
Arvest is not your typical bank. See for yourself.
I do most of my banking online.
I really utilize it more for my online bill pay, which is absolutely great.
Do you use the Arvest Go app?
Yes, I do use the app. I love it.
The best part is the quick view. You don't even have to log in. You can just see what your accounts are that day.
But when you log in now, it just shows everything right there.
The fingerprint touch is a game changer.
We use the app. Got to transfer money in a pinch. Quick and easy.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Hey, Nick, catch.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations.
Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together, catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Served with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
Good evening. Welcome back to Legacy Bank Studio here at Wildcat Arena. With me, as always, during the halftime shows, Athletic Director Wayne Stellick. Coach, welcome back to the show.
Great to be here, Don. Well, thanks for the invitation, as always.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Coach, athletics, I mean, the busiest department without any comparison in the district. What is going on athletic-wise?
Well, this week we got, of course, the great Springdale Har-Ber basketball game tonight. Tomorrow morning we have the 6A West Conference Swim Championship at the University of Arkansas campus. That's a great event down there. There's also the Big West Wrestling Conference Championship at Fayetteville High School. Springdale High School is competing there. Har-Ber is not. They've got a bunch of kids that are kind of dinged up from the past, so they're taking this week off. 7th and 8th grade basketball finished up last night. And then 9th grade basketball finishes up this Thursday night. Then we'll have regionals, but really we're on the back end now of basketball, the winter sports. And then before you know it, we'll be doing baseball, softball, track, and those sports.
It's never a dull moment in athletics, right?
We stay pretty busy. The other day we figured out that by the end of the year, we will have hosted 737 events in this district between August 4th, the Pigskin preview, and the last spring game. So that's a lot of events, a lot of places and chances for folks to come watch their kids play.
Yeah, I was watching the basketball game in junior high. It was packed. It's fun environment and a great price to do it. So it's always fun to enjoy athletics in Springdale.
Well, like last night, I went to all 4 gyms. We watched some so-called senior nights at the gyms. It was intercity games, and it was just great to see our kids, the fans, the parents all come out and watch those kids one last time.
Dogs here at Wildcat Arena. What does that mean to Springdale when the Dogs and the Wildcats play each other?
Well, I'll tell you what's interesting tonight is I just got done talking to Jan and Kate before I came up here. We've sold more student tickets tonight than we have adult tickets. And when you look around the arena, we've got a packed house on the visitor side where the students are at. We've got junior high kids up here by your broadcast booth. It's a really great environment of high school basketball tonight here in Springdale.
So we were doing a little program here in the district for raising money for athletics organizations within the Springdale school system. It's by bbqfunding.com. Basically, we're selling pork shoulders to raise money for athletics, for school organizations, and one of the programs we're doing here in Springdale to basically make the community better.
What I've liked about that is we had a little taste, a little sampling of your product at the hospitality tonight. And the people who came in said, hey, who did this barbecue? Well, right there's the sign, barbecue fundraising, and it's a great product, and it really goes for a great cause because the monies go back to our kids on our teams. And so the people at BBQ Fundraising, Donald Tucker, we want to thank you for that.
Absolutely. Hey, I enjoy doing it. Anything we can do to help the district, help these kids get to the next level and be successful, we're all for it.
Well, we appreciate your work with that. And let's get back into the good second half and have some good hoops.
Yeah, Coach, we appreciate you during the halftime show. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Wildcat and Bulldog basketball on Springdale Public Television. Thank you.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
Ever since we incorporated theater into our practices, our hustle plays have increased 60%.
No, guys, I need more emotion. I want to feel it. Show me the emotions. Oh!
So, St. Matthews, his lightning fast speed.
No. He's got explosive speed.
Dude, he's lightning fast.
Same. Would you describe your speed as explosive or lightning fast? What? Dude, I'm telling you, he's explosive.
Lightning fast.
What's that? Lightning fast.
Lightning fast.
Yeah.
Here at Har-Ber, athletes make things run much smoother.
Need a runner. Two seconds slower than the last time, Chris. Come on.
Welcome back. Wildcat Arena, beautiful campus. Har-Ber High School, Springdale, Arkansas. I'm Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Riding shotgun. In the shotgun seat.
Yep.
Half asleep. The windows down. Zach Arns.
It's been an entertaining first half. Again, I think the pace right now favors Har-Ber. You know, even though there's a 6-point deficit, I feel like Springdale wants to keep that game in the mid-40s at the very most. These are two of the better defensive teams in the conference. Vinny Mason, Springdale, that's huge.
So Sanders going up. Ball's going to come on Seawood. Oh, Buchanan's going to catch it.
That's two.
It's two for Buchanan. So Sanders at the line, carrying 2 points.
Whew. That's a shooter's roll right there.
Picks up another one.
You know, I'm looking down here on the Har-Ber bench. Arrington McCray has not returned to the bench after going out in the first half with the ankle injury. You know, it shortens Har-Ber's bench a bunch. Oh, you can't do that twice in a row, can you?
Same shot.
Chops.
Chops picks up 2 more.
He's even laughing about it when he came down the floor.
Buchanan with the Cats. Brings the ball down to the bottom of your screen. Over to Jenkins. Jenkins losing the handle on it. Getting all kinds of trouble from Eckwood.
That's good hustle there by Tavari. That's something he's got to get back to.
Eckwood
he was one of the best
inside.
defensive players in the conference last year.
Chops goes up, gets it off the glass, and a foul.
You know, a good play there by Chops, not going up right away. I think Lawson would have gotten it, you know, at least gotten the block. So he clears a little space on the backside of the rim and goes up and gets the 2. And Peroni picks up 3. So foul problems starting to mount a little bit for Har-Ber. Peroni with 3, and Lawson's got 3. If he rolls this one in the same way, I'm leaving.
Yeah, me too. It'll be all silence.
Yep, that one was pure.
Good shot, 6 for Chop Sanders so far tonight. He's foulless. Buchanan and the Cats will bring the ball across midcourt with 7:18 to go in the 3rd period.
And Chops has all 5 Springdale points here in the quarter. Whistle and a foul.
That one's going to go against Eckwood.
Yeah. That's going to be a 3-shot foul.
Buchanan's got 2 fouls and 4 points. Short on the shot.
Buchanan came into tonight averaging 17.7 per game. Springdale's done a nice job on him, just 4 so far.
Good on the second shot. It's going to put him at 5, carrying 2 fouls. Short again. There's Sanders. Sanders going to pass it out to Boyd. Boyd to bring it down across midcourt for the Bulldogs. 7 minutes to go in the 3rd period. Up to the top. Sanders underneath. Off of Bachman's face. Buchanan will get it back.
He's looking for Tavari, and JP picks her up.
Ignite up off the glass. That's number 11, Mason.
John Paul's going to get whistled for the foul. That's my bad. I should have crossed this one out.
Yeah, I see that now. So Hignite, 2nd foul, 5 points so far tonight. At the line is Seawood. Seawood 1 foul. He's scoreless. And he picks up a Chop Sanders roll.
The rims are very, very kind here.
Yeah. Well, they're a little bit wider than regulation. Second shot's good for Seawood. He gets on the board. He's got 2.
Springdale's got this lead out to double digits at 10. Minute 30 gone in the quarter. You know, this has been the danger zone for Springdale. They've had trouble scoring in the back half of the 3rd quarter.
Boyd to Eckwood. Down the bottom to Mason. Mason sinks it.
He picked up 2 quick fouls in the 1st quarter. He's been on the bench ever since. 5 quick points.
Jenkins goes up, and he's going to get charged with a foul.
That's a huge development. That's 4 fouls on Lawson Jenkins.
Jenkins with 4 fouls and 12 points.
It looks like he's going to stay in the game.
Vitt will come in for Jenkins.
Yeah. You're going to have to sit him down for quite some time. I mean, that's the conference's leading scorer headed to the bench with 4 fouls.
6 minutes, 5 seconds to go, 3rd period. Here come the Bulldogs. Number 1, Boyd. Boyd has the ball at the top of the key to Hignite. Back down to Mason on the inside. Boyd Well, take it to the top of your screen. Hands it off to Bockelman. Then picks it up. Brings it across midcourt. He's going to drive the lane, feeds it over to Sanders. Sanders too hard off the glass. Buchanan there to pick up the rebound. Buchanan brings the ball across midcourt, fighting in.
Nice play.
Nice layup, Buchanan for 2. Mason at the corner. Feeds underneath the Sanders on the turnaround. It's too short.
Just feels like Springdale's making a concerted effort to get the ball to Chops on the block. Not known as an offensive guy for the Bulldogs. I mean, he's had his hands on the ball a number of times down low. Bockelman whistled for his 3rd.
So 3 fouls for Bockelman, 1 point so far tonight.
Bockelman's got 3, Pironi's got 3, and Jenkins has 4.
Little short. Mason on the slam. Here comes Seawood. He's going to lay it up. He's going to pick up 2 more. 27-36.
That's a play that Springdale's run with great success this year. Then he just couldn't throw it down.
So at the top, it's Boyd. Hignite loses the handle. He does find a back, pulls around for the jumper. Off. Buchanan on the rebound.
They're going to whistle Chops for the foul on the reach. And this is kind of the turning point. As I said, Springdale's really struggled in the back half of the quarter, especially the 3rd quarter. And we're going to get a timeout. Coach Price, I think he recognizes it.
We're going to take the timeout with him. 4:37, 3rd period, 36-27. Dogs in the lead. We'll be back right after this.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Welcome back to Har-Ber High School, Wildcat Arena. I'm Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. With me, as always for these games, Zach Arns, the voice. This has been pretty much what we expected.
It has been. Again, I think the pace is really favoring Har-Ber at this point. Har-Ber gives up about 55 points again. It's last in the conference, but they score the 3rd highest scoring team in the conference. They like to play this up-tempo stuff. If they can get the ball get the score into the 60s, I think they'll be very, very comfortable.
There's Bockelman. He'll take it around to Buchanan. Buchanan's at the top of your screen. Looking for some help on the inside. Pulls up for the jumper. Picks up 2.
He's got 5 in the quarter.
Here come the Bulldogs. It's Boyd. Boyd at the top of the key. Sanders just inside. Turnaround jumper for 2. It's good.
Tell you what, Chops, not an offensive guy, has come to play tonight.
He's an offensive guy at Har-Ber Wildcat Arena. Buchanan turn around, looking for some help. Loses the handle on the shot.
I think he lost his footing there. One too many spins.
Boyd driving the lane, goes up.
It's going to go on Vitt.
So Vitt will pick up the foul. It's his first foul tonight. Yep. Shot is good. So Boyd, he's got 6 points so far tonight, 2 fouls.
You can kind of see how much more effective Springdale is when you've got Mason and Sanders on the floor. Those 2 big guys down low make this offense click.
Second shot good. Cats have the ball. Bockelman back to Buchanan. Buchanan brings the ball across the midcourt. 3:20 on the clock, 3rd period. 29-40. Cats trail the Dogs. Here's Pironi. Pironi to Bishop. Buchanan having to stop the low fastball away. Buchanan up, too strong on the three-pointer. There's Eckwood. He's going to bring the ball across midcourt to Boyd. Drives the lane off the glass, no good. Seawood on the rebound.
They're going to get Vinny for his third.
So Mason picks up his third foul. He's got 5 points so far tonight.
And that's just one of those fouls he doesn't need to commit. I mean, he's not getting the ball. It's just one of those things. If he could cut down on those, he'd increase his minutes. Springdale probably be a lot more effective.
Pironi with the Cats brings the ball across midcourt at the 2:30 mark, third period. Top of the screen he goes. Buchanan at the bend. Works his way to the top of the key. Inside, goes up. Long shot. Pironi goes up for the rebound. Eckwood gets that rebound. Brings the ball across inside the lane. He goes up. Bucket's good. He's going to get fouled.
You can see Har-Ber's having the same sort of trouble that Springdale has scoring the basketball when Jenkins is on the bench. There, that alternate or that plan B isn't there, and it's right now they're relying real heavily on Nick Buchanan.
Yep. So Sanders comes in. Mason out. Eckwood shot's good. 6 points tonight, 2 fouls for him. Buchanan will have the ball. Crosses midcourt as we hit the 2-minute mark. Pironi at the top of the screen. Over to Bockelman. Bockelman down to Bishop. Bishop over to Buchanan at the bottom. Down the top. Pironi. Inside on the break, off the glass, no good. Chop Sanders on the rebound. Going to pitch it over to Eckwood. Up off the glass, good, and another foul.
The foul's going to go on Seawood. It's going to be 2. Zavari, 5 points in the quarter with a chance for 6. And this is something that Springdale has not done really during the 6-game losing streak, is really be able to put their foot down and start to pull away from teams, and they're doing that right now.
Eckwood shot, no good. Rebound Cats. Buchanan will bring the ball across the midpoint. Sets up at the top of the key, over to the top. Pironi. Pironi to Bockelman, back to Buchanan. He's going to get fouled going up.
It's going to go on Chops.
So Sanders picks up his second foul. He's got 9 points so far tonight. 1 minute, 14 seconds left to go in the third period. Cats 29, Bulldogs 45. Buchanan at the line for the Cats. Shot's good. Buchanan with 10 points tonight.
Shooter's roll there for Nick Buchanan.
Yeah. A little top English on that shot. There's Hignite. Hignite with the ball for the Dogs. 1 minute mark, third period. Down to the bottom to Henry. Henry back to Boyd. Back to Hignite. Boyd at the top. On the inside to Sanders. Sanders gives it back for the jump. In and out on the three-point attempt. Seawood on the rebound. Here comes Bockelman. Bockelman dribbling through traffic. Pironi at the bottom of your screen to Buchanan. Buchanan sets up. Looking for a little help around the top. He's going to throw it away.
Nice
and
play.
Gets it back.
Nice play.
Up for 3. Good.
That could be, circle that play. That could be one of those moments.
Yeah, that was a great shot, too, by Bishop. Correct. I'm sorry, that was Bockelman, I believe. Up for 3.
That's a great answer at the buzzer.
And just like that, we are at the end of the third period, 34-48. Dogs over the Cats. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this. Fourth period coming at you right after this.
Did you hear about Trump's address the other day?
No, what happened?
He like shut down the whole government.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You shouldn't be smoking those. Those are like really bad for you.
I mean, you're more likely to get hit by a car than to die from smoking cigarettes.
Whatever.
Dang it, he just gave me his number.
Dying from smoking cigarettes is more likely than you think. Visit Project Prevent to learn more.
Welcome back. Donald Tucker here, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. With me, as always, for these games, Zach Arns.
Springdale outscores Har-Ber 22-14 in the third quarter to bring this lead, in which we had a competitive game at halftime. Right now, it's a 14-point game. It's like to answer. Springdale has not had those sorts of answers in the last couple of weeks, and it's encouraging to see them playing so well.
Yeah, great combination. I like the Hignites Chop Sanders combo.
Yeah, and Chops is, he hurt his ankle on Tuesday night. He kind of rolled it, and he's one of those guys, when he and Vinny are on the floor together, they form a formidable front line for Springdale, something that they haven't had all season because of foul problems.
So here comes Bishop. Bishop at the top of the screen, down to Woodard. Woodard to Jenkins back in for the Cats. Balkman pulls up off the glass, too short.
Gets his own rebound, good hustle.
Balkman over the top, just passes it the wrong guy, and that's Hignite. Hignite will take the ball for the Bulldogs. Slows it down as it crosses the midpoint.
I don't think if you're Coach Price, you want to slow it down too much. Your team's playing with really good momentum and nice fluidity. I don't think you want to slow this down too much. Take them out of their rhythm.
So Boyd at the top. Great pass to Chop Sanders. That shot is
traveled.
Good, but
shuffled
he did travel.
his feet.
So Jenkins will throw it in, throws it in to Buchanan for the Cats. 7 minutes, 5 seconds to go, 34-48.
This game important for tournament seeding. Har-Ber comes into conference play 4 and 5, Springdale 3 and 6. Har-Ber needs to keep the momentum moving.
Jenkins pulls up for the three.
Wow.
Sinks it.
So they're going to need him a lot here in the fourth quarter.
Here comes Boyd, feeds it to Chops over the top. Mason goes up. Woodard denies. He's going to pick up the foul.
It's going to be his first. Vinny will go to the line. He's a good foul shooter.
So Vincent Mason at the line for the Bulldogs. That shot is off. He only missed it because you said something about it.
Exactly, that's the announcer jinx.
Second shot good, only because Arns didn't say anything.
Exactly.
He's got 6 points tonight, 3 fouls. Here comes Buchanan. Buchanan back pass to Jenkins. Jenkins turn around on the three. It's off. Chops on the rebound.
Yeah, he hit the last one under adversity. That one just felt forced.
So Eckwood, the Boyd back to Eckwood. Eckwood is
so he stepped out of bounds. Yeah. Possessions for both teams really precious at this point. I mean, for Har-Ber, you've got to start executing. You've got to start executing on your possessions. For Springdale, you need to take as much time as you can off. No forced shots, no quick shots. Get the best shot.
So Buchanan and the Cats back to Bockelman. Say that real fast 3 times. Buchanan, top of the key. Inside spin with the hook.
Yeah.
No good.
Woodard just jumped a little too early. He was right there in great position, just jumped a little bit too early.
Three-point shot is off.
Oh, my goodness, Vinnie Mason.
Mason makes sure it gets rammed home.
We're going to get Juwan for the third. You know, I talked to Vinnie before the game, and I told him, I said, no more layups. He is obliged, I guess.
It's definitely not a layup. Jenkins. Bad pass back over for the turnover. And
it's going to go on Buchanan. That's going to be 3.
Buchanan's going to foul as Mason goes up.
And that's what I was talking about. You got to start maximizing your possessions. That, you know, the drive along the baseline is fine. The pass, you know, the risky pass back to the center, it's not something you need at this point. You need execution.
So Mason at the line with 3 fouls, 8 points so far tonight. Misses the first shot. Henry comes in. Eckwood would come out. Second shot is good. So Seawood in. Sitting down for the Cats is Bockelman. Buchanan with the ball. He'll take it across midcourt, takes it to the top of the screen. Back down to Seawood, to Jenkins. Jenkins at the bottom. Pulls up for 3. Too long. There's Henry on the rebound for the Dogs.
You know,
Dogs on a slow boat.
Yeah, I think Springdale's going to slow this thing down as much as they can.
There's Henry. Henry back to Hignite. Hignite to Mason. Boyd down to the bottom to Henry. Hignite.
That's a good matchup. You know, I'm looking at how they have you know, playing man to man. I mean, if I'm Springdale, John Paul's matched up against Jenkins. That's a, you know, a height mismatch, size mismatch, and Juwan on Nick Buchanan. That's a tough matchup.
So Coach Boland's going to take a timeout. We're going to take it with him. Fourth period here, 4:34, 37 to 52. Dogs over the Cats. We'll be back right after this.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together, catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks.
The Zax Pack. Served with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
Welcome back. Live in coverage here, Wildcat Arena. Nick Buchanan and the Wildcats have the ball. Nick pulls up from top of the key. Misses the shot. There goes Woodard. He misses the shot, but gets fouled.
Who's the foul on? That's going to go on Vinny. That's 4. So another development for Springdale. This has been a constant problem.
Woodard's first shot is off. It's like Bockelman will come in and Bishop will come out for the Cats. Woodard's shot is off too long, but there's Seawood. Seawood with the rebound. Back in with the layup, and it's good for 2. Boyd with the ball down court, off the glass.
My goodness.
Gets the foul, gets the point and the foul.
Jawan, little out of control, got lucky. And you see who they whistled the foul on? Micah Seawood's going to get called for the foul. That's 3.
3 fouls for Seawood, 6 points. The ref just popped Sanders in the eyeball as he was motioning.
If you're Har-Ber, that can't happen. I mean, it was 1 on 3.
Yeah, you can't stand around and watch the ball.
No.
4 minutes, 3 seconds to go. Cats trail 39 to the Red Dogs, 54. Hignite with the ball, throws it in. Over to the top to Boyd. Henry's going to set the offense here. At the top, Boyd for 3, it's off. Jenkins with the ball. He'll bring the ball down across his midcourt. Hignite on the steal. Off the glass for 2 for Hignite. Hignite steals.
Things coming unraveled here for Har-Ber. These are things that have gone the other way for Springdale here in the last 2.5 weeks or so during this losing streak. They're getting all the bounces right now.
Sanders going to get charged with his travel. So Seawood will come out. Pironi will come in for him. And McRae is on the bench.
Arrington's back. He's got his leg
propped
up and yeah.
Buchanan off the glass. Good shot for 2. 41-56. 3-minute mark here in the 4th period. Been pretty much the Dogs the entire game. Great weaving in and out. Hignite kicks it back out to Henry.
Smart play by the Bulldogs to pull it back out and waste as much time as they possibly can. Nice dish, nice block on the backside. Are they going to call him for the foul? Wow, I thought that one was clean.
I thought it was clean too.
That's going to send Chops to the line. The foul's going to go on Woodard.
So Woodard will pick up the foul. That is his 2nd foul for the night. He's scoreless so far. So Sanders will go to the line for 2. Sinks the shot.
Chops in double digits, 10 on the game.
Henry will come out. Eckwood comes in for the Dogs. Sanders 2 fouls, 10 points. Make that 11. Comes Buchanan. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Bishop up for 3, no good.
Tell you what, Woodard in there is a disruptor. He's a good player.
Feet on the inside.
There he is again.
Chop Sanders gets that rebound. Hignite losing the handle on that one. Alley-oop miss there by the Cats. They turn the ball over. This is Eckwood. Eckwood up. Mason misses the alley-oop.
This just kind of turned into a schoolyard game here. And on both ends, honestly, that play's not necessary.
Right.
Har-Ber needs the points down on this end. You take the high percentage. Springdale, pull it back out, waste as much time as you can. Well, there's Woodard again. Boy,
he's off the glass,
he's something in there.
Good heads-up play there by Pironi. 41-58, Dogs in the lead. 1 minute, 36 seconds to go in the game. There's Jenkins. Jenkins on the inside, off the glass for 2. 17 points for Jenkins tonight. Four fouls. Fione's going to pick up that foul. That's his
his
fourth
fourth,
foul. Yeah. Fione's scoreless so far tonight.
So barring a feverish comeback, Springdale's going to go to 4-6. Har-Ber will drop to 4-6. They'll be tied, but Springdale will hold the tiebreaker. Both teams firmly in the tournament chase.
So Eckwood picks up extra bucket. Picks up 2. 60-43, Dogs over the Cats. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. Buchanan with the ball for the Cats. Loses the handle on it. Cats get that back. It's turned into a little bit of a backyard game.
It really has. I mean, you're flying up and down, attempted alley-oops and
forced passes and there's Jenkins.
Nice
on the
dish.
inside of Woodard off the glass for 2.
Elijah Woodard, a 6'7" sophomore. That's going to be bad news for the rest of the 6A West.
Sanders kicks it back out. Boyd holding a dribbling clinic. .35 seconds. Sanders off the glass for 2. Sanders with 10 points tonight, or excuse me.
It's 12.
12 points. Buchanan up for 3. No good. Woodard there. Turn around. And foul going up.
Well, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. It's you guys. Where are you guys on Tuesday?
Yeah. Bentonville West.
Sounds right. We're at home for Rogers. Vinny's going to check out. Brandon Henry's going to check out. Coach Price emptying the bench here. Grant James is going to check in.
So Robinson for the Dogs will come in for the first time tonight. Woodard at the line. He's going to miss the shot. 18 seconds to go in the ball game. And he gets the shot. 16 seconds. Jenkins will get the ball. He's going to lose the handle on it.
I think Jawan may have gotten a piece of that.
Shot is off.
Chops with
Sanders
the putback,
on the
and that's how the
rebound
game
and the
ends.
dunk. And that's going to do it. 64-46. It's been all Bulldogs tonight.
The boys played well. I mean, I think the girls, I thought the girls would play well. I knew they'd play well, but the boys have been, I mean, this has been a long 6-game losing streak.
Right.
And to end it, and play as well as they did, I think it's going to be real gratifying for Coach Price and his Bulldogs.
Well, as always, it's been a pleasure calling the games with you.
Love it. We'll see you next year at your place, I believe.
Or Kids Day.
Yeah, that's right, Kids Day.
Yeah,
You're right.
Unless you take another vacation.
I need a vacation every now and then.
That's going to do it for here. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jim Rollins and Athletic Director Wayne Stellick, I'm Donald Tucker. He's Zach Arns. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you Tuesday night.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank
that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
Here's an uncle herniation and brainstem.
There's no brain function. For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, you gotta own it. You gotta be like, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Okay, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Okay, better. Yeah, but don't you think I should add like so? Red, yellow card. Is she gonna be okay? Yeah, they always do this. Okay, so you said, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Yeah, just no. One more time. But don't you think that I should add something like, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or, ooh, okay, good one. I could say something like, no, just one more time. Okay. For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Much better.